Hello, we're a little late, but we're on the way. Let me get my co-host and guest up here. Surprise! What's up,
Yeah.
insane?
What's
Hello.
going on? What's going on with y'all?
All right, so today we're doing Trading Places. This movie came out before I was darn born. What, 83, 84?
Man, I was in like shoot. Let me pull it up. Man,
Shoot.
how it came out that early?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe 82.
83.
Yep,
Damn.
I was right. 83. You're right. It
So I
came
didn't
out
see
before I
that
was
movie
born.
till I was like 12.
I saw it as a kid when they started playing it on TV. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We're not
around
playing.
that
So I
time
was.
I was watching Eddie Murphy Golden Child and stuff.
Hmm.
And that was in 86. So I was
Hmm.
watching Golden Child around I probably was like 7 or 8 when I was watching Golden Child. So Trading Places was a little bit before, like what was it, 1983?
Hmm.
I was 2. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't watching Trading
That was
Places. I,
negative
I,
too.
I was yeah. I was older when I was like 12 or 13 because my boy put me on. Somebody older was like, yeah, they was in this movie, da da da, da. And I was like, what? Then that's when I went back and I was like, oh, okay, But
Hmm.
Trading Places was it ended up being one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Hmm. Right.
back then, everything Eddie Murphy touched was gold. So you know
Gold.
this movie was gonna be gold.
Hmm.
But Golden Child was my ish, boy.
Yeah, and to have
Still
Dan
never seen it.
Aykroyd, and to have Dan Aykroyd and all them in
Right.
this movie.
And a bunch of list of
Oh
other
man,
people.
Right.
definitely
And
A-list celebrities in this movie. A-list celebrity, and don't forget to do the cosplay between Coming to America and Trading Places.
Exactly.
mm,
And we had the third main character back then, the beautiful and sexy Snow Bunny, Jamie Lee Curtis, tall and lanky. You know what I'm saying? Looking good back then.
Definitely she was. Definitely she was. And I still remember her doing that little dance in that movie with
On that
Arnold
Arnold movie.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did that. It looked like Julie. What was her name? Michael Myers.
Yeah. Jamie was looking good in that movie. But you had the brother Bill Cobbs in there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
seem like Michael Myers' sister done grew up a little bit, huh?
For sure. Jamie Lee Curtis was looking good back then. I don't know about now, but back then. So Vay, but you went on mute early?
no, I was listening to
Oh.
Insane Audio. He kind of sound far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was trying to listen to it on my phone to see if it was just me. So,
So
mhm. At least,
this is one of your favorite movies, yeah?
well, I wouldn't say favorite, but one of the ones that's a classic
What?
that I
The
can
way
just
you talking
watch.
about that you loved it.
Shut up, Brian. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's a classic. Like
for
this is one
sure.
of the movies that I can put on in the background. I don't even have to look at it because I've seen it so many times and I can just listen to it. But okay, so we start off the
Am I
movie.
better, vacay? Am I better?
Yes, it's much
Yep.
better, much better.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I did turn you up earlier. Yeah. So okay, so we start off of course in New York. And you got Randolph and Mortimer Duke. They over with what is it like a
They're like
investment
a big
firm?
investment company,
Right,
the
right,
Dukes.
right.
It's AKA JP Morgan. Let's do that.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. So, okay. So we introduced to Winthorpe. What's his what's his whole name in that movie? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna
Lewis
call him
Winthorpe.
Winthorpe. Hmm?
Lewis Winthorpe.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Louis. She called him Louis. Right, right.
Louis. When he went to the hood.
Winthorpe, and then Billy Ray Valentine, which is Eddie Murphy
A
character.
Capricorn.
Right. And then you got Jamie Lee Curtis as Ophelia Jenkins. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just remembering all this. But anyway, so so basically I'm just gonna go based off my memory because I did not rewatch it again. I'm just gonna tell you all this right now. So if I miss some stuff,
Don Amici as Mortimer Duke and Ralph
hmm
Bellamy as Randolph Duke. The
right.
Dukes.
I didn't know their names offhand. So okay, gotcha. So
Smile here, Debbie.
what was Mr. Beak's name? What's his real name?
Mr. Beats.
Yeah,
Um,
because I know he passed like last year, I believe.
he did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Um, man, there's a lot of people in this.
Oh, yeah, you gonna make me look it up, guys.
I can't find it. Shit. I
Let me
mean,
see, let me see.
I was doing good
Never
with the
mind.
other shit, but
Never mind. Never mind. Hold on, yeah.
Beaks. You say I'm about Beaks?
Yes.
Paul
Mm,
Gleason.
okay, there you go. You find it as soon as I pull it up. Anyway,
Whatever.
so essentially what happens is they have like a meeting. Okay, so was it Randolph and Mortimer have a they make a bet for $1 that they could ruin one guy life and make another guy life better, which they pick Winthorpe and Valentine, right? So
Yep.
I remember the part at the beginning where do you remember the part where Valentine, he was getting arrested or whatever?
Yeah, they ran into each other.
Okay, yeah. So Winthorpe, right?
Yep,
Winthorpe
Winthorpe.
and
Louis.
Valentine ran into each other, and Valentine ended up getting arrested or
Because he
whatever.
tried to think he was stealing his wallet.
Right. He was trying to give it back and all
But
that.
he was trying to, but in all actuality, um, Billy Ray Valentine was actually not trying to steal Winthorpe's wallet. He was trying to
Right.
give it back to him. But Winthorpe was such a prick, you know?
hmm
He
Yeah,
was
he
like,
was
stop,
fucking.
thief. He's
Right.
stealing
Right.
my wallet.
Right.
He
He
had a
was
whole
fucking.
scene like a white female.
hmm
Like
And
a Karen.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
better
Yeah.
yet, a dirty Barbie. He had one of them kind of meltdowns. Bow, 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 bitch, I'm busting at you.
Using my word.
And he had one of them kind of moments. And it was crazy. And but Billy Ray Valentine, he was a scam artist and homeless and stuff.
hmm
But he didn't try to steal that man wallet. That he didn't do.
Right. Right. So, Billy Ray ends up getting arrested. And Winthrop lives in this, I want to say it was like it's not a townhouse, but like a brownstone.
Man,
And it was,
he had a condo joint. He had it. No, it was a town. It
it
wasn't a
was like
single home.
a brownstone. Like it's like a house that's connected to other houses, but it's a house.
That what y'all call it out there?
No, no, no. That's New York. It's called a brownstone.
Man, we call them hoes row houses. It's on a road and it's a house.
Okay. So, oh my God, press. Okay.
I mean, at least in
So,
Philly, that's what we call it, row housing.
okay. So, okay. So, Valentine, he gets arrested. So, like I said, when Randolph and Mortimer makes his bet, they
Did we
choose
mention how
Winthrop.
all these dudes are scumbags? Did we mention that yet?
Yeah,
Yeah, every one of
Oh,
them.
right. So what ended up happening was they choose Valentine to bring his life down. And Valentine not Valentine, Winthrop is
But
basically
before that, they
engaged
had
to
high expectations of Winthorpe.
yes.
He's
What'd you
going.
say? What'd you say insane? I thought you said so.
oh no, I didn't say a word. I just wanted to elaborate how they were scumbags. That was it.
Oh, okay. So okay, like I said, I'm skipping around. We do that. Um so okay, so before we get to where they framed Winthrop, like
Don't cut me
Win
off, man.
huh?
I said "Man, somebody kept calling my phone.
Oh, that was you. That wasn't insane. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
no me.
So what happens is, like I said, Winthrop is engaged to what's her name? What's her name?
Penelope.
Um, because that's
Penelope.
kind of an important part of the movie too. Hold on.
I just told you Penelope.
Penelope, yes, thank you. Um, so basically engaged to her, and they got their own like little what's the name of that club they got like
I forgot, but it's one of them little white clubs where they golf and wear little
yeah
white shorts
like a
back in the
little
day.
polo type club or
Yeah,
Yeah, like a
whatever,
little
something like
golf
that.
club. It's like a
Yeah,
little golf
little
club.
golf joint, but it wasn't really
yeah.
golf. It was more so like tennis or
No,
some
it was
shit
like
like.
tennis, right? It was like
Yeah,
tennis,
A
right?
country club. It's a country club.
a
Yeah,
country
yeah. There you
club
go.
at
There
the
you go.
end
There
of
you
the
go.
day.
Okay, so threw me off with that. But anyway, when they decide to uh frame Winthrop, they call a meeting and everybody's in the room or whatever, and they was like a Mr. Beats come in and he was like, "Is somebody in here stole this amount of money and it's in a gold clip or something and it
Hmm.
has a X marked on the money or whatever." So
Hmm.
before the meeting, when everybody was coming in, Mr. Beaks, he runs into Winthrop and he put the money in his pocket, in his
Hmm.
suit coat pocket. So he drops it in there and then was like, "Excuse me," whatever.
Winthorpe being so gullible.
Right. So when everybody sit down, they telling them like somebody stole money. Everybody looking around like, "Ooh, who stole the money?" So he walking around the room, and then he has a couple of officers with him. So he walk around, and they go stand right in front of cause let me not forget this part. They tell everybody take everything out of your pockets and place it in front of you, right? So then they walk around. He walked right up to Winthrop, flip the money, and you see the red X. Everybody was, they gasping and everything. So Winthrop was like, "That's not mine. Like I didn't do it." And they take him and pull him out and arrest him or whatever. And so then on the other hand, like they go into to the jail and Valentine's there and he has them two big dudes in there. I don't remember their names. But they was talking real,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
He was like, I am a
yeah.
karate man. I bleed
Yeah.
from the inside.
Yeah, the dude talking about,
Because he was
I
telling a
told
story about how he was whooping ass and his hoes and all that stuff. Remember? Billy Ray
right,
Valentine was in prison lying. So he
yeah.
didn't,
He was like, "I got a limo
Hey, yo,
and
he
blah
was
blah blah."
big lying though.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
He
lying.
was putting 1,000 on it type
Yeah,
lying.
right.
yeah.
So Billy Ray Valentine is in the prison, and not he wasn't in prison, but he was in jail
In
lying.
jail,
Because
right,
the two
right.
dudes wanted to try to push up on him. You know what I mean? And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, he was talking about how he's a karate man and he got a mansion and a
In the
limousine.
limo, right,
He's just
right.
lying through his teeth, right? So, the
Yeah.
two big dudes press him, and then he eventually lies to them and tells them, get everything settled.
Mm-hmm.
Right
Right.
before they about to do something to him, he
Yeah,
makes
because the
bail.
dude. Well, wait, because the dude was asking him, he was like, how come if you got this, why you in here? And the other dude was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And then
So,
he asked him something else. And yeah, what about this and that and the third? Yeah. And
right.
what Eddie Murphy said something real funny to them before that. I forgot what it was, but it was funny as hell. What he
Hmm.
told him, man? He said something to him, man. I think that's what he said. I am a karate man. I bleed
Hmm.
from the inside. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he was like, "Why you don't got no bruises on if you had to beat up 30 people or something?"
Right. He's like, I believe for the inside.
He said, "No, a karate man bleed from the inside."
Right.
And then he started crying out to the CEO, like, "Come to the cell, basically."
He was like,
You
"Huh?"
know?
And then right when they was finna get his behind, they was
Yeah,
like,
he made
Valentine,
bail.
right. And
He was
so
like, "I did."
he was like, really? Yeah, right, right,
Yeah, that's right. I did make bail. He started talking a bunch of shit on his way out.
right. So when Valentine comes out the jail, uh, the limo is waiting for him. Or no, it was Randolph and Mortimer was waiting on him, and they was like they were they bailed him out, and he was like, "Who are you guys?" He was
Right.
asking questions. He got in the car,
Well, that guy,
looking
that butler, I'm trying to look for his name. What was the butler's name?
Coleman, Coleman.
Coleman. Good
Mm-hmm.
job, boo.
I
That was
remember
good. Yeah, Coleman.
Coleman. Yeah, Coleman.
Coleman was outside. And he was just, he had that. Then he was like, point him to the car or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the Dukes was in the car. The
Right,
brother Dukes.
right. Yeah, and they was telling him they was being all nice to him. He's looking at them all
Yeah.
suspicious, and I was like, yeah, okay. So
Remember he took all them cigars?
yeah, he took it. He was like, yeah, he was like, I can get these. He was like, yeah, he got a
He's like,
whole
is they're all yours. You don't have to steal them.
right. Hold on, y'all messaging. Okay, so so they take basically okay. So okay, while this is happening, they done took Winthorpe to jail. He done got beat up. They done
All his
took his
credit
nice
cards
clothes.
are on
No,
freeze.
no, no. No. Wait. So what happens is they take Winthorpe to jail. He done got beat up. He got on dirty clothes.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, IGN? They got he got on dirty clothes, and so they pull him out and they take him to the I guess the chief or whatever, and they was like um they had him on a bunch of charges. They say you have this, you have that, uh
Drugs and stuff.
yeah, and they was like you selling PCP, you know what this stuff
Mm-hmm.
does to kids, and he was like, well, none of that stuff is mine. He was talking all proper and everything. It was like they don't believe him.
They wasn't trying to
So
hear him.
right. So then
They was in New York
right. So, he ends up getting bailed out or whatever.
by the
And
Dukes.
right.
No, who bailed him out?
No, Ophelia bails him out. She bails him out.
Right.
Because remember she came and she had to sit next to the people and she
Mm-hmm.
said they were smelly and all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
crap. And remember she took her perfume and sprayed it on the person that was next to her.
Yeah.
So then she was like, you
I could
how
think she
can
can
you
tell
say
by his hands or something. They ain't had no, he hadn't did no hard labor
no,
ever.
no. We're not there yet.
It ain't
So
that part.
no, we're not on that part. So then she you know this was the part where Ophelia comes in that. So he was like, Ophelia, not Ophelia, Penelope, I didn't do this, I'll prove it to you, and all that. So Mr. Beast done paid Ophelia to go up to um Winthorpe. And so in the middle of Winthorpe and Penelope talking, Ophelia just go kiss him. And she was acting like talking about, I've been looking for you, baby. That was the way.
She's a prostitute.
Right. She was like, I've been looking for you everywhere. And
I
so
need
she
another
was
fix.
like,
Give me another fix.
Right. And so Penelope looking like, who is this? And she got pissed and she walked off. And
She
I think she
scattered.
slapped her and she walked off and went and
If
got in
only
her car
Michael
and left.
Myers. If only
Hmm.
Michael Myers knew what his sister was up to. This is crazy.
Wow.
Right, right. So she didn't got to him and she was like, relax. It was it was a joke. Dang, who is that? She was like, it's a joke. And she was like, he was like, a joke? Like, my life to you is a joke? He all pissed off. And she was like, yeah, some guy. Okay, RGM. she was she was like, yeah, some guy paid me to do that. He was like, what guy? And she was like, the guy over there. And she pointed, but Mr. Beats was gone.
Beats was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. Because he, watched it go
And that's
down and
Beats
he
with
left.
two E's. Beats.
Yeah. Okay. So so what ended up happening was, yeah, he was like, well, I'll pay you whatever. It was something that they had agreed upon. Oh, or no, she got a cab. He was like, he wanted to go by the bank and he'll pay her back because he was trying to get home.
That's when he got there and his credit cards was declined.
Yes. So
All of them.
he got there. So on the but okay, while this is happening, Randolph and Mortimer then took Valentine to Winthrop Place and basically replaced him and got him clean clothes and told him,
Rich house, a
this is
butler, a
yours and
car chauffeur.
right. Did like Coleman is your butler or
Hmm.
chauffeur and all that stuff. While
So what he do?
right, and he was in there breaking stuff, talking about I could
The
break
first
this.
thing that Billy Ray Valentine do is throw a party because he ain't never
Yeah,
had nothing.
but we hold on, we ain't there yet. Okay, so so at this point with Winthrop, um, he goes to the bank with Ophelia, and he tries to go get money out the bank, and the lady was like, "Okay, can you hold, please?" And then I guess the guy that's over the bank came up to him. He was like, "Are you Louis Winthrop?" He was like, "Yeah." He took all his credit cards and cut them in half. And he was like, "What you doing?" And he was like, "All your assets are frozen. Like we would like for you to leave." And so Winthrop wouldn't leave, and so the police officer took him and literally threw him on the ground outside the bank. I was like, "Oh my god!" So they had him just down bad. Like, he was messed up. So what ended up happening was, Ophelia was like, she was still in the cab, and he was like, you know, kind of out of it. So she was like, she
Hmm.
looked at him, she kind of believed him because she looked at his hands. She was like, "You ain't did the hardest day work in your life," because his hands was manicured. They were just dirty. And so she was like, "Just come with me." So he goes with Ophelia back to her place. She lives in like a real small, not dirty because she kept it clean, but just real like old place. And so she was saying, she had this many years on her back before she saved up enough to, get out of the situation she was in. And so she ended up, taking him there and trying to get him together. So then, like I said, on this other end, they didn't gave Valentine Winthrop job, and he was getting into it, but he was still suspicious of stuff. But you know how we are. Yeah, we get into that. I do. So we get to the point now where, like I said, Valentine is, made his way in, but Winthrop life is just going down.
Hmm.
You stupid.
Crashing and burning.
Yeah. So then, it gets to a point too where I think the next day, Winthrop goes to the house And he was like, "You right." Winthrop goes to the house and he's trying to get Coleman to let him in. He was like, "Coleman, let me in," and Coleman at the door, acting like he ain't never seen him before because he was basically in on it too, but he just couldn't say nothing. So then, Ophelia was like, "Come on," like because he was trying to get in, but Coleman wouldn't let him in. So what ended up happening was, Valentine was like, "Who was that?" And he was like, "Nobody." So, in the cat, like Winthorpe
But
and
Billy Ray
Ophelia,
was like, I've seen him before. I know that's guy.
right? No, no, no. That's the part I was going to explain. So what happened was, um, Winthorpe and Ophelia was in a cab, and then Valentine was in the car he had, right? So they end up being next to each other, going the opposite way on the street, and they was looking at each other like, "I know him." Like that's when Valentine was like, "I know him. I seen him before." And then Winthrop was like,
That's my
"Coleman."
car.
He was like, "Right." He's like,
That's
"That's my
my
car."
car.
Right, right,
Dan
right.
Aykroyd, funny as shit.
Right. That movie is funny as crap. So I was like, that's when they kind of had to see that something was off. So that's like on Valentine was looking like he was kind of trying to understand what was happening, but he knew something was off. So what ended up happening was what ended up happening was like I think Winthrop ended up going to that little country club, and the little snooty dudes and women,
They
they was
tried to
up there
play that nigga up
singing,
there.
huh?
I tried to play Winthorpe.
Right, they was up there
Like
singing.
he ain't had no, they were talking, and Constance has a cow. They were
Right,
singing a
right.
whack
They
ass
was
song.
singing, right, right. Like a I forgot what kind of club. Like, what do you call that? It's
A
a
gay
name.
white club.
No, I can't think it's a name for it, but I can't. Yeah.
That shit
Anyway,
was like unseasoned chicken. That's what it
Right.
was.
you're right. So they up there singing to the females because she didn't. Penelope didn't got one of the homies that was his friend. She didn't got one of them.
She always liked that nigga. The Winthorpe was corny.
Hmm. So then Winthrop would have said they should have played part all the time. You're right. So what ended up happening was he comes down there, dirty clothes, and he was like, "I need a loan." And he was looking at them. They was looking at them like how, like I think
Because he was
like
a smack dealer. They thought he was a smack dealer.
right, and it was looking like I can't believe you came and embarrassed all of us like this. He came up there. He was dirty and
Especially
uh,
the one that
Pen-
was trying to take his Penelope.
yeah, that's the
I'd
one
have
that was
punched him
talking.
first.
Talking about,
Win, lose, or
can't
draw.
believe you came and embarrassed us all like this. And
Hey,
Penelope looking
he
all
for sure was
crazy. She
dirty
done,
macking. For sure
huh?
dirty macking. He was for sure dirty
Yeah,
macking.
I'd have punched him first.
yeah. So she done turned her back on him. And he realized, like, hey, these ain't your friends. Because you could tell, like, the look on his face, he realized these folks ain't your friends. So Winthrop starts to spiral. Like, he started drinking and he started taking
Really becoming a
pills.
bum
Yeah, yeah.
on the
And,
street.
and on the other end, Valentine is there selling. They try to test him, like, not Winthrop, Mortimer and Duke.
They gave him a job, a crazy
They
job,
gave him
Winthorpe's
his
job.
job. Yeah, they gave him his job, his office, everything. And uh I think Mortimer dropped his money in the office on purpose to
They try to
see if
set, they
Valentine
try
was
to
gonna give
set
it
Billy
back.
Ray up.
Right, right. So then when he realized that he left the money, he ran, hurried up.
But don't skip a
Yeah.
part though.
What?
By then he had learned a little bit of morals, and money wasn't everything. Normally he would have pocketed that money, but what
Mm-hmm.
he did instead was grab the money and ran down the hallway. You dropped your wallet. He came out
Mm-hmm.
there sweating around the corner. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
You
Right,
got
right,
dropped this, and they tried
right.
to set him up, and then the other one's like, nice try,
Right.
Randolph. Or what was it, Mortimer?
Exactly.
I
Right.
forgot which
Right.
one of them was the devil.
Right.
They both were the
Yeah.
devil, but
Yeah. In this conversation, RG, I'm talking about, they was having a conversation and they was realizing that Valentine's was actually smarter than they thought he was, because he was helping them save money. So hold on, y'all. Let me I gotta mute.
yeah. So he saved them some. He saved them a couple dollars. So they, because they was betting against him. One brother was betting that your boy is gonna fail, and the other brother was betting no, he's gonna succeed. He can do the same. Anybody can do. Um,
I'm back.
his Go ahead.
No, sorry, that was my nephew. They never bothered me until they on vacation, like,
Man,
anyway.
and
So
spend some of that check you got there on wrestling, man. What they play? Video game.
no, they down there playing. They probably on their tablets. So yeah.
Bouncing that.
Then but yeah, Valentine's actually helping them save money and all this stuff, because he's actually smarter than they thought he was. He's stupid. Thank you. So, what you were saying? Okay, so they got to the part um, where am I at? Okay, so let's go to the part where Valentine decides to have a party. So he decided to have a party in the house, and remember, oh, before then, remember they was at the club. Okay, okay, remind me, because I forgot last time. So what happened was, remember Valentine, he goes to the club, right? And the two dudes that was in the jail with him, one of them talking smack and the other one talking some yeah, they was in the club. And so he was like, I got a limo outside right now. And they was like, they was basically telling him he was lying. He was like, all right, go look. So they go take they behind to the door and they look outside and they see Coleman standing at the curb with the limo. And then, they all getting chummy, and the dude was telling him how cool he was and all that. So he was like, all right, well, let's take this party to my house. So they took the party to Valentine's house, right? They dancing
AKA
everywhere.
Winthorpe's house. They
Yeah,
gave
basically.
Winthorpe the same crib, same everything, cars, crib, everything.
Hmm. And like I say, they switched their lives. So
Look,
what
you
ended up
going
happening was Valentine they was getting on his nerves. They was putting drinks on the table,
smoking
not
cool on
getting
his, putting
toasted.
out cools on his carpet, on his new
Right,
furs.
right.
He started learning morals there. Like, actually, this actually means something. You can't
Hmm.
just, and then it just so happened the two guys from the jail that he was lying to, by the
Hmm.
time they got to Billy Ray's house, everything that he said was pretty much the
The
truth
truth. Right, right,
because he was
right.
rich now.
Hmm.
So when they met back up, the two guys that was on there was say blood. What did he say? This is a slamming party. What they
Right,
say?
right. He was
He
like,
told
he's
him, nigga, get
real
the fuck out
smooth.
my house.
Because they was tearing the house up,
They
but
was
they was
tearing his
having
house up.
fun.
Like I said,
So
somebody put cool cigarettes out on his new Nick Furs or whatever them shits was.
Yeah,
right,
they was all out of pocket. I remember that. They was all out of pocket with tearing that man
Right.
house up like they did. Like they ain't never had
The
nothing in their
hookers,
damn
people
lives.
running around. That shit was
yeah, they
disrespectful.
was upstairs. They was throwing up everywhere, and then he went upstairs to his room, and the chick, remember the chick? She was in there on his bed,
Mm-hmm.
topless. Tell me, I've
With her
been waiting
titties
for
out.
you. I've been waiting
Billy
for you,
Ray,
Billy. She's
put your
waiting
clothes
on
on and get out. What do you say?
you. Right, right. So he went downstairs and he cut the music. He said, "Everybody, get the f out."
Fuck out my house. And
So
then
then they
after he
show.
kicked everybody out, his Coleman, the butler, actually came and like dropped some free juice because he started to care. That's when his character started to break. Like, I care now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is not right. Either way,
Right.
it's not right. He knew the deal, and he knew that he started catching feelings for Billy Ray Valentine. So he put him on one game, like, sir, it's your place. You can't let them, you can't let people take advantage of you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
Coleman was the one that put him on with like some real game on the low.
Mm-hmm. Because Coleman knew the whole story.
Bro,
So
but that party was funny as shit. People were doing this the most, bro.
they was dancing all everywhere and going
Titties was
upstairs.
out. It's an Eddie Murphy movie,
Yeah,
so
yeah, that just was
it was a
So you
bunch of
know
hilarious.
the
stuff
titties
going
gonna
crazy.
be out. You know that for
Man,
sure.
Hmm.
Martin, that's one thing Eddie was gonna do is put some titties in his movies for you. In the
Yeah,
80s.
yeah. So, and then okay, so now we okay, because I'm kind of jumping around. I ain't going, bar for bar. But anyway, in the background, Randolph and Mortimer, and I forgot to say this at the beginning. Uh, Winthorpe had found the check to Mr. Beeks for $50,000.
Sneaking. They was
Right.
stealing.
So he went to Randolph and Mortimer and was like, "Hey, I found this check for $15,000, but I don't remember this person working here." And I think he told Winthrop, "Oh, he used to work here like before you." And so they just took the check and stuck it in one of their pockets, right? So
Hmm.
then at this time, uh Winthrop is realizing that they gave Valentine his life. So then they go with the Christmas party, and
Mm.
um they
That's when Louis pulled up with the pump. With the
yeah.
two gauge, with the
So
12 gauge.
okay, so then at this time, that's when Valentine starts to realize that he saw the $50,000, another $50,000 check. And he
Hmm.
was saying the same thing, like I don't remember. He basically told him the same thing that Winthorpe told him. And so he, gave them the check too.
Hmm.
So at this point, like they're having the not family,
Christmas party.
the Christmas, yeah, the Christmas party. And like I said, this time Winthorpe is just he drunk, he mad, he wanna get Valentine back and
Hmm. He lost
all this.
everything.
Right.
His wife, his
So
job, his career, his money, his car. He's a bum on the
everything.
street.
Right. Yeah. So
He
what
lives on the
happened?
street.
Yes. Well, actually, at that time he was
He lived
with
with the hooker,
Ophelia.
but that's living
Because
on the street.
remember at that point he had kind of got sick because Ophelia was basically taking care of him, and
She believed him from whatever reason.
yeah, he was getting sick, and she was telling him like stay in or whatever. But I think remember the dude had came to her door to hook up with her, but she had to
Put
tell
him out of
him like
there.
I can't do it because I'm busy. And the dude at the door standing up there like what the crap? So,
You don't tell me
so
no, bitch. All the money I didn't gave your ass for tricking. You gonna tell me no tonight? And I didn't pop the blue pill. You got me
yeah,
fucked up.
he was standing there like really. so like I said, she had to tell him to go
Shoo
away.
him off.
Right. So like I said, at this time, I don't know where she was in the movie, but uh he had went out to the party and
Christmas
Valentine
party.
was realizing what was happening.
Well,
So
he went to the bathroom,
no,
and
okay,
that's when the
no, wait. Let me tell you. Okay, yes, you're right.
yeah, I
So
know
this
I'm
is at the
right.
point where he goes to the bathroom, smoke a joint, and then
He hears
yeah, they
the
came in.
what was
Randolph,
their last name?
who Valentine,
Randolph and
Duke,
Mortimer or what?
Duke,
Duke.
Duke.
So
Yeah,
he heard the Dukes in the bathroom,
right.
and the Duke
Okay,
was
cause see, look, he was in the bathroom, but he was in smoking a joint, and he was
hiding
really
in a
smoking
stall. So
in the stall, yeah. And so when they
he
came,
heard the Dukes talking about him.
right, and he stood up on the toilet, remember, because
Hmm.
they started looking under the stalls to see was anybody in there,
And
and
then
so
once the
he had
old
to
one
keep the
looked under
joint in his
there,
mouth.
he said he's right. Then he hit the blunt or he hit the joint and he held it in, and then
No,
he
he
was
had to
like,
put it
"So
in his mouth, remember, because
right,
they was gonna smell it, right?
right." So then he was talking and he was like, "So you're gonna keep." Billy Ray Valentine, and that's when the other brother said, "You think that I will let a nigger run
Right,
my common family's company?" And
right.
then,
And he heard them. He
that's
was like,
preposterous.
yeah, he was like, what? Like, And he heard
That's
it.
when before then he already knew it was some BS. But then when he heard him say that, can I say it again, Zay? You
Yeah,
think that I'm gonna let a nigger run my family's company? You remember the old one said that? That was Mortimer, wasn't it? No, Randolph.
I think it was Randolph. Yeah,
Randolph said that he
one
ain't
of
want
them.
no niggas running his family's company. And he's
Right,
going back to the street effective immediately. You know what I mean?
right. And then he was like, "Here you won. Here's your dollar." And that's when he realized that they had
Set him up.
changed both of their lives over a bet or a dollar. So then at this time, uh, that's when what's his name? Winthorpe had came into the party. He stuffing food in his pockets in the old terrible Santa Claus suit. And he went into the office and was trying to put drugs on Valentine. So Valentine go back into the room and he was like, "What are you doing?" And Winthorpe had a gun. And then Randolph and Mortimer came in there. And they was like, Winthorpe put the gun down. He was like, "See, he's the one that's been doing all this." Like, he was trying to frame uh Valentine, because Valentine was like, them drugs are not mine or whatever. So then, you had some more nosy people come in, and that dude, he remember that part where the dude and the lady came in the room and he pushed her in there and left. I said, what the, I said, what the cat? But anyway,
He
Winthorpe was
thought he was
waving,
drinking.
yeah, he
He was
waving the gun
ripped.
around,
He
like,
had a 12 gauge.
right. And
That
so,
ain't just any old gun.
yeah. So Winthorpe, he basically losing his mind. And so and like I said, at this time he drunk. So also I forgot. Remember the part where they was at the dinner table and they all was sitting around the dinner table having a good time, and he was standing outside the window looking in,
Mm-hmm.
watching them have dinner while he
Put
outside.
food in his pocket.
Right, right. So what ended up happening was that was before. I just a part I remember. But anyway, um okay. So
Forgot.
at this time, like I said, Winthorpe is waving the gun around and came outside out of the room with the gun, waving it everywhere, jumping on tables and junk. And then everybody, ducking, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. But anyway, Winthorpe ended up leaving. He all drunk. He had the gun. It was raining. And that's at the point where Valentine tries to catch up with Winthorpe. And
Mm-hmm.
at one point, he caught up to him, but he was far off. And he called his name, and he just looked at him and grunted and walked off. So at this point, Valentine's chasing down Winthorpe. And Winthorpe, he walking all around the streets in the rain.
With that
Um,
dirty fur coat on thing on.
the Halloween. Okay, Arjun.
It's dirty in Santa Claus outfit.
Right. And so at one point he was just like out of it. He was trying to off himself. And he pointed the gun at himself. It didn't even go off, but when he threw the gun, it went off. So then, he goes back to Ophelia's place, go in. She at this point she decorating the Christmas tree. She not paying him no attention when he came in the door. So he comes right in, go to the bathroom. And like I said, Valentine is still chasing behind him. So he goes in the bathroom and leaves the door open. And then Valentine coming, he was like, "I'm looking for such and such." So she jump up and go run to the bathroom to try to, see what's going on. Because at this point she know who Valentine is because Winthorpe had been talking about it. So what
Nice.
happened was she tried to open the door and he locked it. And then they show him in the bathroom. He had took some pills because he was trying to off himself because his life was just terrible. So then, they show the pills fall on the floor. They had a break into the bathroom door and, see about him. So then the next scene is basically Winthrop is in his bed, um, He's there, Coleman's there, Valentine's there, and Ophelia's there. So he sees Coleman and he look at him. He's like, "Oh no, it was an awful dream. I had a dream
Oh,
that
Coleman.
yeah." He was like, "I had a dream
And there
that
was some office
a
dream.
Negro had
That
took
wasn't a
my."
dream, my good man. That wasn't a
Hmm?
dream at all.
Right.
He thought he dreamed all that. He was like, "I dreamed this awful Negro had took my place and all this stuff." He said, and then Valentine looking at him like, "What?" And then he opened his eyes and saw Valentine. Then he immediately went to choke him.
Choked him out.
And he was like, "It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes." Valentine was like, "It was the Dukes." So they were trying to get him off Valentine. He was like, "Man, it was the Dukes." He was like, they bet to see if they could trade out lives and see how it would go. And so
Sold him
Winthorpe
for
looked at him.
$1.
He was like, "For how much?" And Valentine was like, $1. So he was like, "They ruined my life for $1."
Yeah, that was
So
nasty.
then the next thing they showed Winthorpe with the shotgun. He had the shotgun. And Valentine was telling him, "Man, you can't just go and shoot people with 12 gauge shot."
Then Winthrop should have went to jail.
That jug was
If that was a
hilarious.
black man, he would have went to jail.
Yeah. So at this point, Coleman had actually stepped in, and he was telling him about the crop report, right? So,
Beaks. 2 E's.
so
Beaks.
then that's when they came up with it. They was like, the best way to ruin a rich person is to make them poor. That's the one line of that movie that I love because I said it. I had put that on my timeline before. But yeah, so they figured about the crop report. And because they was telling them like, "Hey, I saw the money going to Mr. Beaks too." They both saw it. So that's when they started devising a plan like, "All right, we gonna make them poor and make us rich." So then they figured out the Mr. Beats because what happened was it was a story on the news and Mr. Beaks was on the TV and Ophelia was like, "Hey Louis,
Beaks.
that was the guy that paid me to kiss you or whatever." And so that's when they realized, they was putting out the puzzle together. So then
They all on the train, ain't
yeah,
they?
like I said, they had the Christmas party and all that stuff. So now it's around New Year's. And so they devising a plan to get this crop report so they can, I guess get, insider trading like the Dukes and get the money. So they get on the train and Mr. Beaks is on the train. So they all going to
They all sat with
what
Mr.
Gabby
Beaks in that
Wilson.
car.
Right. And they playing characters and stuff.
What
And
was
he
Eddie Murphy character from Africa?
yeah. And they over there trying to switch out the what you call it, the suitcases so they can get the report. So what ended up happening was they like they switched him, but then he kind of found out that it was Winthorpe.
Yeah,
No,
Beaks was on that.
Beeks. Beeks.
Yeah,
Beeks.
nah, Beaks with 2 E's. Beaks.
So so he
He's a snake.
like I said, he figured out it was Winthorpe and all and Valentine and them. And so he hold them hostage with a gun. So they in the darn train, everybody partying and stuff. And then he ended up taking to the back of the train, and one of the I guess guys that worked there has like a gorilla suit, and they
Nah,
was
he didn't work there. He was just a party animal on
yeah,
the
okay,
train.
okay. So uh it was a actual gorilla on the darn back of the train or whatever. So then he take them all in the back room and the guy comes in there. Yeah, you're right, Prize. So the guy come in there, I think it wasn't that John Belushi character? I
Mm-hmm.
think so, if I remember right. Uh but yeah, he comes in and interrupt what they got going on. So Mr. Beaks knocks him out, and he has on a gorilla outfit and or costume. And so the gorilla didn't like that. So Mr. Beaks standing by the gorilla knocked Mr. Beaks out. So then they take Mr. Beaks and put him in a gorilla costume and put him in there with the gorilla. So then, they done switched up the suitcases and they got all the information that they need.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, Mr. Beats is stuck with the darn gorilla.
And he gets sexually assaulted by the
I
gorilla.
was like, oh my god, that's terrible. But hey, this 80s. So what ended up happening? All right, Mr. Beaks is out of the way. So they got the information they needed. So Eddie Murphy or Valentine, he has the report and they give the like at this point they was calling shoot, no, I ain't gonna go there. They was kind of making a play on the whole Watergate situation with well, we kind of passed by that.
It's okay.
RGM with the train. Yeah.
But the train was one of the
It was
funniest
our
part
friend.
of the movie.
I know, but
Eddie was like, I am
remember.
from, where was Eddie from?
I forgot.
Siberia, something crazy he said. Came in, you want some beef jerky? And then who else came in? The girl,
It was
she came in. I'm from Swedish. I'm Sweden. I'm from Sweden. Wasn't she from Sweden?
right.
And who
Right.
else was another character? What was Winthor's character?
I guess that's what RGM talking about. The Rasta man.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, he was the Rasta man. That was
Mhm.
crazy.
I was like, really? Like,
What
but
up,
hey, this is
Breezy?
the 80s. It's the 80s. They didn't give a crap.
Yeah, he
Right.
was the Rasta man. That was crazy. And they was all trying to run game on Beaks.
Mm-hmm.
But Beaks was ahead of his time, so he put it together like that's the broad, that's Winthor, and this is obviously the N word that we that they
Mm-hmm.
you know
Right.
put
Right. Okay.
put to the task, I should say.
Right. So okay, so like I said, now we at the point where they got the crop report. They know what's going down. Shut up, Archie. So when like I said, with Valentine character, that was kind of a play on the Watergate situation where it was some inside stuff going on. Because remember in the Watergate, the dude name was Deep Throat, which is crazy. But
Yeah,
they was kind of making a play on that because that happened in like what the late 70s, something like that, or the early 70s. It was something like that. But anyway, he give Randolph and Mortimer the crop report, and then they give him, I guess, the money. So then, later on they end up showing that it was Valentine and not Mr. Beats. So then here goes the point where okay. The what happened was they ended up, knowing what the invest in because they didn't saw the crop report, right? So Coleman and Ophelia, they got in on it too because she was like she put her life savings in it, and I think Coleman did too. So they head off to the World Trade Center to get this to screw up everything basically for them, and they just kind of waiting. So then they on the floor and they waiting, and the crop reports come up. So Randolph and Mortimer, they thinking like, hey, like we finna make some money or whatever. So
hmm
then when they realized that the crop report was wrong, it was too late. So then that's when what's his name? Winthorpe and Valentine, they go to sell everything or buy or whatever. Yeah, they went to buy. So everybody's at them like, hey, they putting their bids in or whatever. So the Dukes and them numbers start going down. And because I don't know how, like RGM would know more about this than I would, but the numbers go down and they panicking because they was like, what what are they doing here and blah 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 because they see them out on the floor. And so by the time they get to them, the what you call it, the window or the trading has closed for the day, right? And they was like,
Mm-hmm.
Winthrop, how could you? And the Winthrop and Valentine smiling at each other like, yeah, they was driving down the price, right? He was like, how could you do this? And he was like, oh, we did over a bet. He was like, oh, Valentine's $1. And then Valentine was like, oh, thank you. And so, so here come the dude that was, kind of over, and they was like, well, it's time to, settle your debt because, trading has closed for the day. And I forgot the dude's name. He was like, darn well we don't have, well, how much it was? $94 million or so. It was something like that. I don't remember that number. And he said, we don't
Yeah,
have
something
94 million
crazy.
dollars. Yeah. And so he was like, well, take over their seats and this and that and their assets. And he was like, no, you can't do this. You can't do this. And so then I think, was it Mortimer? One of them started to have a heart attack. And so he was
The
like,
old one.
yeah, he was like, oh, I think your brother. And he was like, and so he looked at me, he was like, whoa. So he get taken out on the darn stretcher. And they seem pretty because they done made all this money with the crop report. So then, at the end of the movie, because they basically was saying, hey, y'all broke now. Like, y'all owe us all this money. Y'all ain't finna have nothing. So then at the end shows Coleman, Ophelia, Valentine and Winthrop. They all like
Yeah.
Ophelia and uh Winthrop is on the boat and uh what's his name? Valentine, he got a girl, and Coleman, they out there on the beach just chilling. And then they end up getting like he end up getting a butler for himself. So
Mm.
that they ended up rich, and then the Dukes ended up poor, which in turn is why they were bums in coming to America. Shut up, idea. But yeah, very great movie. I saw it as a kid many times, which is why I could do this review and not even have to look at it.
Yeah, you
But
did good.
thank you. So, very great movie. Like I said, it's one that I always, if it's on, I'm gonna just leave it on and let it play. But yeah, very great movie. Very great movie. I enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. But yeah, great
Yeah, for
movie.
sure.
Hmm.
I said no for sure. His that was a great movie. A bunch of funny parts we left out. It's
I
hard to
know.
do.
I
I
know.
don't want to try to embarrass myself by trying to like some of
Remember.
them Jones was just too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that train part. That train part was insane, bro.
Yeah, because I didn't like that they put Winthrop in blackface, but this was
Yeah, but
80s. So
yeah, it
yeah.
was the '80s, so things like that was
Nah, but
It's
that shit
normal.
wasn't rolling. That shit wasn't going down on Eddie's set like that though.
right.
Eddie probably had say so in that. Like, yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry, you with me. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
Right.
like I said, our last movie review was Coming to America, and a lot of people didn't know that movie wasn't about to come out. That movie was
Mm-hmm.
scrapped because Eddie Murphy beat up damn John Landis, the
Mm-hmm.
director. Because John Landis probably, I think he said something like kind of like funny. Eddie ain't like it, so Eddie jumped on him. And then the only reason that movie Coming to America came out was because of Arsenio Hall. So
Mm-hmm.
with these movies, you never know. But so. I don't think Dan Aykroyd, back in the, I don't take that blackface. I mean,
Right. And then
I'm
on top of
against
that,
it.
you gotta
Like,
realize, look, you gotta realize this was prime SNL days. Because
yeah,
if
well, they
you
was
pay
doing all kind
attention
of
to
stuff,
it,
bro.
yeah, if you pay attention, several people from Saturday Night Live was in there. It was Eddie, Dan
Dan
Aykroyd, John
Aykroyd.
Belushi. They all was in Saturday Night Live at that
Mm-hmm.
point. So this is, the kind of humor that they was on back then. So
Mm-hmm.
they
And
didn't,
Eddie probably thought it was funny because it was a weird time back in 1983. It wasn't like super super weird, like, but it was, but it wasn't. Like, you know what
mm-hmm,
I'm saying? Like back in
right,
the '60s or something, it wasn't crazy like that, but
right,
it
But
still
if
had its
anybody
moments.
would have been able to walk that down, it could only be Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So without any criticism, it can only be Eddie.
Yeah, and this stuff it happens today. Damn Jake
yeah,
Paul, one of the biggest damn stars in the world on the
mm-hmm,
internet, damn was just in blackface the
mm-hmm,
other day. So
right.
like me being black,
Now,
like I don't recommend it, but
mhm,
I mean, we got our humor and they got theirs. So
right. Now, I don't, like I said, I'm not saying it's okay to do blackface at all. It was just that if you understand comedy back those days, that was funny to them. That was
it
their
probably was funny to
humor.
Eddie. He probably
Right.
put
That's what I'm
Dan
saying.
Aykroyd up to it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's like I'm not saying it's okay
Everything
to
was
do it
very
at all.
racial back then too.
Right, right. And this was the early 80s too.
Yeah.
And
All the
and
Eddie
people
movies had some little racial humor into it,
mhm,
where
right,
it
right,
was us doing something or them doing something. It was still,
right.
Richard
So
Pryor did it as well.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like when I know a lot of people are a lot more sensitive than they was back then, but it's a lot of stuff you got to understand the timing of a lot of this stuff, what they were on back then. Like I said, I'm not saying it's okay to do it all. I'm just saying you have to understand the humor that they had back then just for them to do that. Not saying that it's okay. It's just that's the humor that they had, so they did it. So,
Hey, you guys, this
mhm.
was a great movie review. I got to cut out. Let me know when the next one is.
He always run
Appreciate
up
y'all.
out of here.
House
All right,
party.
All
y'all.
right.
Okay. All right.
We'll
Yeah.
be back with that next week.
Hey,
Thank you.
look, so
Thank you. Saying
so
bye.
that movie,
Sweetie.
look, that yes, absolutely,
I never
RGM.
seen that.
Absolutely.
His name was
That's when
gone. He said,
that's when
"I'm
Richard
money."
Pryor was a billionaire, but he had stipulations like he couldn't make any money, but he couldn't just give like $1 billion away. It was pretty. It had your mind thinking, you know. But like that kind of humor with
Didn't know that.
Dan Aykroyd with the blackface. If that movie came out what in '83, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so just the year before that, they had Richard Pryor the toy. Have you never seen Richard Pryor the toy, where the Richard Pryor is basically like a nanny, but
Mm-hmm.
the guy is like a part of the KKK. It's crazy,
Oh
but
wow.
the guy's son end up falling in love with Richard Pryor because he's just like the toy. And Richard Pryor was just trying to do anything to please his girl to get money. So he was like,
Mm.
all right, cool. And the movie is, you never seen the toy?
No, no,
Oh
that's
my God.
crazy.
Oh,
See that, and that's
but
what I'm saying.
it's not a slave movie. It's funny as hell. It's Richard Pryor.
And
So
see,
it's a
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm explaining.
but he had that kind of over the head shit where it's like, because like I said, the guy that he
No,
was paying him was with the KKK. He's at the KKK rallies,
that's
and
crazy.
Richard Pryor is gonna have that kind of stuff. It was his movie. It was his
Right.
world. The
And
toy
and
was
that's
his
what I'm
world.
saying. Like back then, they even though we have had a lot of racial stuff happen over centuries, they were taking it and putting it in comedy, and they still do it to this day. Um, the black and white issues or whatever, this still happens today, and like I said, a lot of this stuff is not funny, but they do find ways to make it humorous where you can't I ain't gonna lie, you can't help but laugh at some of this stuff because you just be like, well, yeah, they do it. Yeah, right, like white chicks, right? They make it humorous even though it is a heavy
Racially
subject. Yeah, it's a
touchy,
heavy.
racially I'll say
Sensitive,
sensitive. And
sensitive.
you know, I
Yeah.
want to. All right, I'll wait.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm wait till the movie review's over.
We
I'm gonna
done.
wait.
We done with the movie.
No, no, I'm gonna wait. Go ahead, cause I'm
Okay.
going. I'm gonna go left field with this one.
Okay. But anyway, they do put a lot of humor in. Oh, they put a lot of racial uh jokes into a lot of stuff that happens, and that's just how it is. And the thing about it, even if we don't like it, they gonna do it anyway. They're gonna do it anyway. So we
Yeah.
can't do anything about it.
So we,
It's
you know,
actually a
so
good
I let
comedy.
them do it back though. Like Richard Pryor movie was like giving back. Like he beat the KKK in that. It wasn't like it was whips and getting whipped on and all that shit. You know what I mean? It
Mm,
wasn't like that. The toy was not like that. It was about a black man, you know, around that messed up time.
mm,
But it was a comedy, and like the white woman, she wanted to give Richard Pryor some, and the guy
mm.
named the like the slave master or the guy name was Master Bates. So when Richard Pryor was like
Yeah.
Master Bates, ha, because the guy named because the butler was calling him Master Bates because the guy name last name was Bates.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Jack Bates or whatever his name was. But the butler was
mm.
calling him Master Bates. And so when Richard Pryor got to the mansion or whatever, the guy was like, Master Bates? That's, you know, Richard Pryor got, yo, you need to go watch the toy. We're going to take your black
Oh,
card. You
hold
got to
on.
start from there.
Y'all always trying to take my black
Yeah,
card.
because
Hold on. Let me add
we
this
ain't
to
seen the toy. That and
the
you
movie.
my
To
age,
the,
so
hold
that's
on.
disrespectful.
All right, so we are done with the movie review. Hold on, let me add it.
Yeah, we
Okay,
done with the movie
wait a
review.
minute. What did you say, RGM? You said okay.
Done with this.
Okay, you said the. Is it called the toy?
The toy, yeah, Richard Pryor, the toy.
Okay, who brought
Fucking
that up?
hilarious.
Who brought it up? You,
You know
RGM.
Pimpin bought that up. You know I
Okay,
bought that
so
up. What's wrong with you?
RGM.
Our GM, he didn't bring that up, did he? Did he?
Okay, both of y'all. I'm gonna give both of y'all credit.
Don't cut your hair out.
Oh God. Hey, watch it. Okay, and then you
Talking to
said
my daughter.
Brewster's Millions.
Yeah, Bruce's Million was great. Like a low key, funny movie, underappreciated, kind of corny,
Mhm.
funny. Um,
Okay. I added
but
those.
it will have your mind thinking, damn, what if you had like billions of dollars, but
Mhm.
you had to spend it all in order to get the real money?
That's
You know, you have
crazy.
millions of dollars or whatever, but in order to keep the millions, you gotta figure out how to spend it without saying, "I'll give the whole $100 million to Vacay Bay." It don't
Mhm.
work that way. And any money you make was bad. Any revenue you generated was bad. It went against your stipulation. You feel me?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a
I'm gonna have
corny
to
comedy, but
analyze
it'll
that.
have you thinking like, damn, I could do this. And but
Mhm.
can you really? Can you really get rid of all that kind of money like
I'm
that
gonna have to.
without
I'm gonna
giving
have
it
to
all away in a
analyze
lump
that.
sum?
That's crazy. Okay, so all right, so we
Yeah.
are done with the movie review. What do
Yeah, I
you
want to
want to
talk
go
about
over?
some bullshit. Cause this morning it was like 30 people in here. Now you mean to tell me we had one, two, three people in this hole? I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
do no more movie reviews. I'm gonna come on here and cuss y'all out. That's what y'all want.
Oh,
So let's
stop.
get to it.
I told you this is what they do. If it's not
All
that
right.
mess, they don't
This is
want to
what
hear
y'all
it.
do. Cause I know where y'all at. Y'all doing that whole ass shit. But it's okay. So don't come running back in this motherfucker in the morning. I want to see three people in the morning. I don't
No,
want
don't tell them that. Look,
to nah, I don't
no,
want to see three. But you know
no.
what I'm saying.
Hey, RG, I'll ask you a question.
And you boxing channels, y'all some do y'all have jobs? How the fuck you stay live for 7 and 8 hours? There's no way that you can have a
Thank you,
job, bro.
RG.
Because I know me and BBO don't say no live
Shoot.
in Vacay Bay and
Hmm?
Insane, and I can go down to the B3, hell, all my favorite channels. None of them niggas got 7 hour lives.
Excuse
Y'all
me.
niggas are crazy. Y'all niggas be over there. Y'all need to stop that shit, bro. And then y'all come stealing from the little channels. And then you come
Mm-hmm.
stealing, and then what you do is everything that we say, y'all motherfuckers, y'all go a
They
different
bounce off
route.
of it. Yeah, they bounce off
They
of it.
bounce off of it the opposite way though. It's gonna spew over, and when it spew over, I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass out. I promise you that.
That's how come I told you, Prize. I know people come and listen to me because I hear them repeat what I say. They come in, they don't drop in the chat, they listen to what I say and take it and use it for themselves. That's what they
And
do.
sucker shit. You
That's
know what
what
I'm
they do.
saying? Like, and then this what y'all bitches. This where y'all fucks me up at. This where y'all get me because y'all wasn't thinking about no male or female co-host thing until y'all start hanging around. Come over here stealing. I see all y'all. I see it happen in the black ETB section, the black, what's it called? EBT section. And I see it in the boxing section. It's men and women combos. I'm not saying we the first. We not. Definitely we're not the
No,
first.
we not the
But we
first.
definitely inspired a bunch of you suckers, stealing assholes. And y'all gotta be live for 8 hours to get some shit that we can do in
Oh
one
my
hour.
God.
Y'all some
RGM, you did not remind me. I just heard her. She said it's 4 o'clock. You didn't remind me.
y'all
So
some
therefore,
weirdos.
yeah. So
What's four
yeah,
o'clock?
I knew what it was. I told you, Prize. They like the mess, and I've said it plenty of times on the
Maybe
live
we
where I
should cut
don't
the
talk
movie
about the
reviews
mess.
out and just do messy Tuesdays. Let's come up with what's a T word that's like start that's kind of like disastrous.
But that's why I say I cannot talk about the mess unless I've seen it. I don't be everywhere, Prize.
Yeah, me either.
I tell people I'm not messy. They don't believe me. But when I see it, I talk about it, and that's what they want to hear. You saw it was like 30 some people here this morning. I'll be honest with you, I don't even worry about it because I was like, y'all come to hear the mess, and when I do my movie review, y'all not coming. So no, no, Archie. Probably gonna dip out of here for another hour.
Now I'm looking at words I can cut y'all out on Tuesdays. Terrible Tuesdays. That's perfect. I can come over and tell you bitches, y'all shows is whack too. You know what I mean? And I'm
Mm.
talking about you ladies and you niggas. I see y'all trying to resurrect y'all weak whack channels. Y'all shit
Oh
is
my God,
garbage.
weak wet
Y'all
channels. I
niggas got
like
all
that.
those fucking subscribers, and y'all niggas is doing the same numbers that this hoe ass nigga doing and over there. Y'all niggas is weird.
They be
Y'all
lying
resurrecting
about
y'all
the
channel. That
numbers. They
shit
be
funny to
buying
me.
stuff. They be liars. But see, that's how come I don't. I'm be honest with you, Prize. I don't worry about when people talk about whatever numbers and likes and stuff I have because I'm not cheating. I'm
Train
doing
wreck
it organic.
Tuesdays. That's perfect.
What you
I'm
say?
sorry. Train wreck Tuesdays. So I can come in and crash into one of these niggas head on
Mm-hmm.
in the EBT section. I cuss one of y'all out. And y'all stop coming over here stealing.
Mm-hmm.
And you
They can either
niggas
go
stop
to
trying to
Brooklyn.
do mouth to mouth to your fucking channel. That shit is dead, my boy. Couple of y'all niggas. Them shits is dead. Ain't nobody come over here checking for y'all. Y'all gotta reach into different fucking different lanes.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's why I just be like, when people get on here worried about numbers and stuff, I'm like, you don't have no life because this is digital. You worried about
They'll
likes
go
and views and stuff.
7 or 8 hours for one. So when you go scroll, so this is what they do. They'll be on live for 7 or 8 hours,
Hmm.
right?
I can't do
And
that. That's too much.
then when you go scrolling on their page, it'll be like 1.2K, 1.1, 1.1, 1,900, 800, 700, 1.1, 1.2. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like that. But bitch, you was on fucking live for 8 hours and you made $30. So that means your wife at work while you playing fucking YouTube and you know she can throw you out. That's what I get from you niggas. A couple of y'all. I know y'all living off y'all wives. I know it. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. But y'all got fucking 8 hours for YouTube while
Mm-hmm.
your wife at work. Did y'all bitches drop her off in her car because you ain't got no credit? And you can't fucking get nothing. Y'all niggas is crazy. But y'all be on live for 8 hours, 7, 8 hours. Y'all do it in the boxing community, and y'all do it in the EBT sector. Y'all do that shit. That's what y'all do. Stay up on this motherfucker 8 9 hours, and I'll be like, damn. You know what I mean? Such and such was live, or somebody be like, yo, what's wrong with the, you know? I'll be
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, something was live for 7 hours now. This motherfucker was live. I was at work. I was at work. Now, Prize go to work early in the morning. I'm an early bird, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get off of work, come home, take a shower, talk on the phone, mingle with the kids, cook food. I come back, y'all bitches is still live.
I can't do that. That's too much. It's too much.
So I know you're
Not
not getting
enough
along with your
time.
wife. Y'all don't want to see her. She don't look good. She's sitting there looking fucking crazy on y'all cameras. And then if this what y'all do,
You stupid.
I'm gonna shut up.
Well, it be like that sometimes. Like the thing about it though is that when people wholeheartedly go into YouTube and want to talk about numbers and likes and views and all this
Man,
stuff,
come on, man.
when they do that, that means this is all they have. I actually have a full
And they
time
not
job.
even monetized. Y'all
Some
be
of them
bitches.
are, but the thing about it is you're lying about what views you get because you can't sit here and say that you have 13 people in your chat, but when your live ends, you got 1.5K. That does not add up. It
Well,
does not.
why is it like that then? Is it something they doing?
Because yeah, because I think what's happening is people are buying. I don't know how they do it because I don't do nothing like that. Everything, any view or like on my channel is organic. So I don't know what they be doing, but they got some kind of package going on. They buying subs, views, like something. And I'm just like, I don't have time for none of that.
Yeah,
This is a
we
hobby
don't do
for
none of
me. I
that.
don't get paid for this. I just think it's
We
fun to
don't do
talk.
that over here. And I
No.
know me and BBO ain't spending no money on the motherfucking subscribers. I can promise you that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
I
walk
ain't
away
got
from
time
this
for that
shit.
bull crap. So that's how come when people go to talking about numbers and stuff. Oh yeah, I keep my 30 likes and my 100 views, but at least I know they all real. So I
And I
don't
don't
worry
care if
about
I
none of
got
that
three
stuff.
views, one view, two view. I don't give no fucks.
That's what I'm
But I
saying. At
know what
least
I
I know
won't
it's
do.
real. I didn't have to buy it. I didn't
It's
have to
cool.
fake it. Right.
But I know what I won't do is be live for 7 hours and then fucking dead.
Absolutely
Because that
not.
means I ain't made no money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they might super chat you $20 and you read this shit out. Y'all niggas made $30 in 7 hours. That means y'all niggas make like $2 an hour or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all get up there and go live for 8 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours, and y'all not monetized. Y'all kids is desperate. I don't give a fuck how many people you got in your chat. That means the rest of the bums is that's not at work is fucking in y'all chat. It's like 50, 60 of y'all niggas. And y'all know who y'all are because I see y'all and y'all be in them fucking chats 7, 8 hours. So when I go watch the replay, you fucking typing the whole 7 hours this nigga live.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all need to stop that shit. And then you got females, they trying to enter the box and they're not trying because you got a bunch of ugly ass niggas in the YTBC. So when a female go live, they think this bitch is the baddest bitch, and you don't even know what this bitch look like, my boy. But y'all
Mm-hmm.
lursting all over her fucking channel. Y'all all over there. Y'all trying to be fucking hosts and co-hosts. Like y'all shit is garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all fucking live 8 hours and this shit is trash. I'm telling y'all,
Mm-hmm.
as a viewer, as a not a fan, but just as a regular viewer that will just stumble upon y'all shit, and I'm listening to y'all come over here trying to take our formula and then go run back to the YTBC. That shit not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
That shit
I
is
think
not organic. That shit is garbage.
right. And RGM said they YouTube keeps 45%. So we're not even keeping that. So
Y'all niggas go make y'all get super chatted. Y'all be live in 7, 8 hours. Get one super chat, one cash app. Okay, cash app different. You get one super chat for $20, nigga. Man, nigga, you made $5. Y'all niggas is stupid. I go make $800 in one fucking day while y'all be live. I be live, y'all be live. Then I make $800 in one day, and then I get off, and then y'all bitches is still live arguing, talking about dumb shit. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
channels is like y'all shit is just saturated with fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Now,
don't know what else to say.
Prize,
Y'all are
this is why I
trash.
tell you. That's why and I've always said this. I keep my channel natural, organic. It's no bull crap. Anything that happened on here is not planned. Everything we say comes naturally. People will get on here
So,
and fake it.
do you hear my daughter in the background?
No.
She loud as
I
shit.
probably hear it on a replay.
Oh man.
Cause like when I'm on
Hold on.
panel, I can't hear what's happening.
Muffin.
I can't hear what's happening like RGM would. I will hear it on the playback. But
Yeah, I'm real RG. I'm just a real one. And BVO, see, BVO, he's a peaceful guy, you know. I know he do his trolling, but
wait,
when it
wait,
comes,
wait. Hold on. What I was saying, let me interrupt you. So
I'm
what I was
sorry.
saying was, I, hmm,
I made you forget. My fault.
I, yeah, everything on here happens natural, and people like to try to fake, stuff like this, and I'm just like, no, you really can't. You can't do that. You can't fake stuff because eventually it'll come out if you were faking it or not. And people just don't like to they try to like to do stuff to get everybody going, but I like to just keep it natural and you know, we keep it real over here.
Hmm.
But you know what? I don't worry about it because uh this is I guess with them is the tortoise in the hare. And I'll just be the tortoise and I'll
For the
just be
EBT section.
yeah, no, I'm really like I said, I'm not really in that sector. I don't know what sector I'm in. I just, dropped off there
We on
because I
planet
don't do
Pluto.
what they do. But I was there. So, anywho, what were you saying before I cut you off?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
But I do remember this. You can't what boy what smack be saying you can't copy real or what he say?
you can't copy a natural chemistry or
You can't.
we do stuff naturally over
That's
here.
why
It
y'all
happens.
bitches don't last.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all noticed every time y'all do that shit, it be like once every blue moon, but we come up here every Tuesday, we won't be arguing and fussing. We won't be, you don't hear me on somebody, well, you definitely not gonna catch me in the EBT sector. You definitely not gonna catch me over there on none of you bitches channel. Now I like one of y'all chicks, cause I think y'all fire. Other than that, I fucks with her. Other than that, y'all ain't got nothing going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So I just know y'all motherfuckers be live all day, living off your girls. You know what I'm saying? Living off, cause if she kick y'all the fuck out, y'all niggas ain't got nowhere to go. You gotta go back to your mom's crib. And that shit gonna be traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to mom's house. Cause mom not gonna be playing with your whole ass this time. Cause it's the third fucking time anyway. That you fucked up the first two times. Now you got to go back to your mama again as a grown up. Y'all niggas is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Y'all live in Section 8 housing. Y'all do all of that. Y'all 40. I ain't talking about you young people in the like you 20-year-olds and you know what I'm saying, you up and comers. I'm talking about the motherfuckers my age still doing that shit. They got generations of EBT. It's been going on for generations. Ain't nothing changed. Them are the motherfuckers that be live 7 and 8 hours. They do it in the EBT sector and they do it in the YTBC. I see both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all ain't gonna never learn. You're gonna be 60 just now getting just now renting your first house. Renting, not mortgaging it, renting it. We got a new crib. Pull up. We having a goddamn what they call it, a housewarming party. But you're renting it. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you
But
fucking live all day, you're not helping your fucking girlfriend or your wife because you've been live for 7 hours. She gonna say, "Babe, what you do?" Yeah, babe, it's moving. Shit is going. This is what they gonna tell their girlfriend because they don't know. Yeah, babe, shit going the right way. Look, I got 1,000 views. We gonna get our monetization back soon. Once we get that back, we gonna be cooking, babe. Look, got 800 views, got 2,000 views, babe. Look, babe, look. The whole time
you
she didn't
stupid.
pay. The whole time you gotta drop her off at work in her car,
Mm-hmm.
right? You better
Yep.
not cheat on her. And some of y'all niggas and y'all not lookers, so you're not allowed to cheat on your wife. You have no say so. Because you can't afford to cheat financially. You can't afford to cheat on her. You're the woman y'all living off of. So you can sit on the fucking computer that she probably bought for 8 hours. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
not ashamed of yourself? I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking.
They're probably not. Price is
And you know
so.
what? I don't know if I want to do no more movie reviews.
Yes, you will, because I say you will.
I don't know.
You will.
I don't know if I want to come up here and give them more. No, I was like, oh, we're gonna have to,
This
this
is
gonna be
fun
lit.
for you. It's fun. I like to do it,
But
but
y'all bitches was in here when she was talking about what's the boy name?
the psychopath.
No, no, not no, I don't know. The boy, you had him in the chat. For nine, not for nine. That's the YTVC. The boy, you had that nigga in the chat.
Oh,
Them bitches.
heterosexual.
eh, No, let me go back to
Ooh,
your I
Phantom.
mean, Phantom, brother Phantom, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
brother Phantom in your motherfucking title. Them hoes flopped over this bitch, and I was quiet. I was watching this shit from the jump, from the beginning to the end, right? So
Mm-hmm.
she put brother Phantom in her fucking chat, and they say, "No, I seen 30 of you bitches running over here."
I
It was a
told
couple of
you.
y'all that was cool in the chat. Y'all was
Mm-hmm.
cool. I rock with y'all. Y'all support my sis. I'm with you. Cool. But where the fuck is the rest of y'all at right now?
Mm-hmm. You know what? I don't worry about it simply because I know what they want. Like to me, I have an understanding, which is why it doesn't bother me. I have an understanding of what they want to see. If it's like with a lot of them, if it's not mess, they not supporting it. They want the mess.
All
If
right, well,
you
let's give
talking
them some
about stuff they
bullshit
don't want
on
to hear
every other
about, they not
Tuesday.
coming. Hmm? Hmm?
Let's give them some bullshit on Tuesdays.
Hmm. Well, you know what? The thing with me, because I'm gonna go my own way. I don't. I'm be honest with you. I don't follow what everybody else does. I'm gonna do my thing because eventually the bull crap that they do it's gonna eventually fizzle out.
And
Because
that's what me and BVO do. We
yeah,
don't follow the
mm-mm,
the
I don't follow the
normal trend.
right.
We jump out, out the window, and the chat gonna catch us or they not. We gonna crash and burn one night, maybe. It's not been like that lately. Um, we've been getting a lot of love lately. It's long overdue.
Hmm.
But what we don't do is be live. Like me and BVO used to be live for like 7, 8 hours, you know?
Hmm.
And then we just like, we're not doing it no more, bro. Catch me if you can. And then that's what they did, you know? So we we've been through that time where, but this the difference though. Me and BVO will go get money first. And then when we done getting money for 8 to 10
Yes,
hours a
exactly.
day, then we would come and go to 1, 2 o'clock
Okay,
in the
so
morning. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't. But you bitches wake up at 7 in the morning. Eight,
thank
y'all
you.
motherfuckers is live when I get to work. So I know you motherfuckers is when y'all get to
Thank you for
live,
coming. Hmm.
man.
But
Y'all
you
get
look, you're absolutely right. That's just like with me. I go, I get my money, and then after I get off work, I go live.
then
I
let's do
already
the dumb
made my
shit
money.
then. But you
Yeah, I already
bitches.
made the money.
And
Yeah.
and when I say you bitches, I'm talking about you N words. Because Vic don't like when I say that. But I'm talking about y'all. Y'all are men. I ain't talking about the ladies that be live all day. They ladies. I'm talking about men. Y'all be live 7, 8 hours during the day. I be at work, and then your show go live while I'm at work. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when I get off of work, I done came home, took a shower. I done goddamn play my PS5. I done cook dinner for my daughter. I done did everything I supposed to do. And you motherfuckers are just getting all live. I'm like, damn, that nigga was live. I'm like, man, let me go catch the replay. Nah, I ain't really gonna catch the replay. I just want to see who in the chat so I can see who a sucker and who ain't. You know what I mean? Then I'll be like, damn, this shit was 7 hours and 50 minutes. Y'all niggas is crazy.
I
Y'all
can't
gotta
do
be
it.
living off y'all girls.
But that's how come I said I make like just like you said, make your money first, then do a lot. This
Man, me and
is
BV used to do that shit all the listen. Because
oh
I'm
my
pretty
god.
sure you can go back on BVO channel and see us live for 7, 8 hours. But I guaranteed you, me and BVO handle and D free. We handle our responsibilities first. We we put in our time. We made our $700, $800 for the day. And
Mm-hmm.
now I'll stay up to 12 or 1 o'clock and cuss at with you niggas all night. All right, cool. But y'all wake up. I know y'all ain't doing it at night because I see y'all in the chats and I see y'all on the panels. So where the fuck is you at work at? That girl you with got the good job and she got the Honda Accord. So you can drop her off in the morning. You can get rid of her about 8 o'clock. And then you bitches can go live from like 10, 11 till it's time to pick her up. Then when that 8 hours is up, now you got to go pick that woman up with her car, and you better have that shit clean. You better done something as a man productively, productive. When she get there, that's how y'all niggas. That's how y'all live. Oh, I'm married. I bet. I bet you are. Because if you wasn't married, you'd be fucked up. You bet you a leech, nigga. Y'all niggas is dependents. I tell BBO, I tell them y'all niggas is dependents, bro. A couple of y'all niggas, a few of y'all niggas is dependents, bro. You depend on your woman to make sure you be able to go fucking live 7, 8 hours a day. Cause you're not gonna be live 7, 8 hours a day and then go do no night shift shit. That means you up all night. That's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So so that
Yeah,
means
you and see that's the thing about it. You can tell some of these people they bank on being monetized on YouTube just so they can say, oh, they get a YouTube check. But you only get
what?
paid once a month. But I get paid every week on my regular job. So
Man,
I do this for fun. Like I
them
don't get
niggas,
paid for this.
them niggas be happy about $300, $400 a month. No, I ain't gonna cap. If I made three,
I
four
mean,
hundred dollars a
I'll take
month
that little extra, but
extra off of what I'm already doing, cool.
exactly. That's what I say extra,
But if
right?
that's my main shit to show my girl or my wife, like, here, babe, here's my little, my little 450 I made off the tube. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking. I'm starting to get there. It's gonna be 1,000. A
Mm-hmm.
thousand. That woman
Mm-mm-mm.
paid her rent and she paid her car payment and insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all probably got an apartment, and so she got them utilities on the house. But she still
Mm-hmm.
has to pay the rent because your little fucking $1,000 a month ain't helping. It's just allowing you to be something on YouTube that you're not in real life. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you go
Right.
do that shit. And then you got to go pick your girl up, and you better not be late, hoe ass nigga. You better have that fucking car clean. You better have a membership at one of them new car washes that pop up where they got the little fucking the little vacuums and you
Mm-hmm.
go through and then you go out and they got the rags and the spray for you. You better
Mm-hmm.
invest in one of those so when you pick her up, her fucking car better be vacuumed and clean every day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all better figure out the food. She gonna come on with an attitude because you've been sitting on her on YouTube all day. You don't think she not listening? Come on, man. Y'all niggas is weird. Y'all weird. Y'all need to, just tighten up. You know, handle your business first, and then then have an 8 hour stream. That's the difference between me and BVO and the rest of y'all niggas. We
Mm-hmm.
handle our real life first, and then we
Oh
do.
my
We used
God,
to do
Kim.
7 8 hour
I can't
streams.
even. Hold on.
That's what we used to do. You know what I mean? And we talk shit, and we go to the fights. And BVO big as hell. You can't miss him. He got on a big ass BVO shirt. You can't miss him. And you see me with him. And you know what? All that shit that y'all talk, y'all ain't did nothing. Come on, man. Cause y'all not on that. We not on that. Us. None of us. We ain't on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's crazy.
No, as far as that
Mm-hmm.
Ohio shit, I'm gonna stay out of that because I'm not from there. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, shout out Ohio. I fucks with the Ohio niggas. You know what I mean? The YouTubers, And shout out to the Philly YTBC brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I rock with all of them.
Yeah. But you know what? Uh, I don't worry about it. That's how come when people get on that talk about all that, I don't pay none of that no attention because I'm like, you depending on the YouTube check. I get a regular check every week. I go work for what I need to work for, and I don't worry about it because if you dependent on YouTube to get money, you know how many followers you gotta have or subscribers you have to have just to make that kind of money,
You don't
like
got. You got to have a
like the
loyal
real money.
following.
Hmm?
You have to have a loyal following. 'Cause I
Yeah, I
know
know.
people with 20 and 30,000 subscribers that's just doing the same kind of money as a person with 300,000 subscribers. They're
Mm-hmm.
doing the same kind
That's
of. They
true.
got like a loyal fan base. But I do know understand what you're saying though for sure. You gotta. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them the brothers, man. Some of them brothers is in the YTBC. Some of them getting like Blue Blood and 7A and Champ Side. Them they getting money. I know I'm
Mm-hmm.
missing a couple of you brothers. No disrespect. That's just off the top of the head, but they doing good off YouTube. They don't got to do shit else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know it's real. When you can pay all your shit and you ain't went nowhere but turn on and hit your live button or
Mm-hmm.
cook a video or do a short. We do all three in one day. Do a live or some shorts, one, two videos, and then a post, whatever. Then that's different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until then, man, y'all niggas is man. Come on, man.
And you know what? You don't even worry about it.
Take
You
your real
that's how
life
come
serious first.
I tell y'all I don't follow people. I do what I do. I don't worry about what nobody got to say on here. I go my own way. They could keep, staying in the circle of hate all they want to, but I'm not doing that. I'm moving on. I don't want to hear about half this stuff no more.
Man,
I
'cause
don't
it's
really talk
old. It's like a
about it.
fucking tornado. You going around and around and around and around the
Hmm.
merry-go bush, and nothing's
Hmm.
gonna come out of it. You gonna this, I'm a this. You gonna this, I'm a this. You gonna this, I'm a this. Next thing you know, you look up. It been 4 years went by. Y'all motherfuckers still cooking,
Yeah, that's what I said.
still cooking each other.
They're gonna be on the same crap
And
as
then
me.
when a new motherfucker come and merge, then y'all want to cook him or her, and y'all want to
No,
fry them.
yeah, I'm saying what happens is anytime, and I've said it before. Anytime it's a new person that come up and they channel big and hot or whatever,
On fire.
they they gon' run to that person and try to jump up
As
there and
soon
get
as you
caught off
beef
of.
with the wrong one, it's over.
Mm-hmm. Right. But see, that's the thing. If you knew and hot in the sector, they coming right for your neck because they don't want your channel to grow because their channels are dead. They did me
Yeah.
the same way.
Dead zone.
They
Y'all
did me the
channels,
same way.
y'all EBT sector, y'all channels is like the middleweight division in boxing. Bow.
Mm,
BVO call it a wasteland.
a
Yeah, I mean, you
wasteland.
can't get no more accurate than that. That shit is a waste. Some of y'all got some like there's a couple like a couple of y'all that got some good stuff. I would like to see y'all do something different because I think that you're better than that and you're wasting your talents. That's what I would tell her.
Yeah, I said that this morning. A lot of people, everybody has something,
Because
but
I feel like,
a problem is everybody trying to be like everybody else, and what they're
yeah.
good at, they're not doing because they're trying to be like somebody else.
I feel like if this person would take their talents to South Beach, aka South Beach, they could be something, because they got that whole setup, but
Hmm.
they're wasting it on. They don't want to evolve and come out the hood. They want to stay in the EBT sector. You know what I mean? They don't
Hmm.
want to. They don't want to go to the suburbs and cop a new condo or whatever because you know what they say, the hood's where it's good, right? That's where they're
Hmm.
gonna stay at. Even when you got money, the motherfuckers that get money, they go back to the hood. What happened to them? Or something happened to them.
Hmm.
Cause they,
So that's how come, prize. That's how come. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing. What's
yeah,
going to eventually happen is they gonna start to get sick of the bull crap. They gonna eventually walk
it's
away
just a
from it,
trend.
and I'm not gonna be nowhere in it because I'm going my own way. I'm moving on.
Then
Like,
they'll people, it's a trend. It's like when motherfuckers, men wearing tight ass jeans and big sneakers like fucking
I can't
clowns.
stand that stupid John. That
What
just
what what who wear tight jeans or not tight jeans? Who wear tight clothes and big shoes? Like who's known for that? When you was a kid and you seen a
a
motherfucker with
clown.
tight, a fucking clown. And that's how smart you are. A clown.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's just a trend. That shit gonna die out. It's no, I'm gonna put some respect on y'all. Black T sector. A black T sector is Tasha K. You know? What y'all doing is the EBT sector. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
some different shit.
yeah,
Tasha
and
K getting millions. Y'all like that's not what it is. Like I would say like there's some brothers channels. I forget brothers' names. Damn old show. I wish I wouldn't give him some clout right now, but I can't think of his name. You know, they bring you, what's going on with the street shit, with some rap shit. This one said this one, somebody might have got their ass whooped, or is a this record came out. That's covering like black tea, like what we want to hear about rap shit, R&B. You might back in the day, somebody R&B artist and whipped on a female R&B artist. That shit's tea, you know. Charlemagne and saying and Beanie Siegel going at it. That's tea, Maybe Sue Surf coming home from prison. That's some battle rap tea. You know what I mean?
mhm.
That's if y'all want to talk about tea, because I don't even like to say that word, but
Yeah,
what y'all doing
it's kind of
is
lame now to me
yeah,
though.
it is tea. What the fuck is all right? Come on. All right, what y'all doing is not fucking tea. What y'all doing is
No, it's
nigga shit.
they doxing. They turned it's doxing
Fuck the doxing.
and
Fuck if
bullcrap.
you show what I look like or where I live at and all that. I don't care. Because you'll never know where I live at. You might see one property or two property. You never know. You don't know where I live at. For real, for real.
And to me, like I said, what's the point of putting somebody's address out there if you're
Okay, I
not
don't
gonna go to the
care.
address? So
You're
what's
not
the point?
going, and it's probably a decent property. And if it's not, it's somebody, whatever they got, it's probably something that is saying you probably don't got no better than that. There's only a
Mm,
couple of y'all that's really doing good, even in that whole sector. There's only a couple of y'all I can tell. The way y'all talk, I can tell when y'all go live, when y'all come on camera, I can tell. By y'all background, I pay attention, right? You know? So what y'all doing is not, and I know I got a lot of names for y'all, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not black tea, bro. It's not. Tasha
mm,
K, with her, she messy as fuck, but what she run her shit professional as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Um, man, I can't think of nobody.
mm-hmm.
It's some battle
But
rap channels. Angry fan, angry
that's the thing
fan.
about it. Look, that's the thing about it. You bringing up Tasha K. Tasha K started off like everybody else,
She
but
ain't started
she
off doing
moved.
what she was doing,
She
what y'all be doing, not
no,
y'all,
I'm
but what they be
saying that
doing
I'm
over there.
talking about Black T. Stop it. What I'm
She
saying
wasn't
is,
arguing and
can
doxing and
you
all
let
that.
me talk, please? She started off with Black T. She kept it on Black T. Now she did get into some stuff with some people, and she may have doxed a couple of people, or whatever. But the thing about it is, she kept it on her main thing, which was celebrity tea. She kept
Mhm.
it on that, and so that's where she makes her bread and butter. She didn't take her platform and just start doxing people and just fighting and yelling with people. She kept it on the main thing, which is why she's where she's at now. But the problem with people in Black Tea is that when they instead of them keeping their the main thing on whatever topic it is in Black Tea, everybody turned on each other, and now instead of the live being about Beyonce or Jay Z or Cardi B, it's about each other. It's about each other. What the crap is happening? It,
That's
it, it,
crazy.
and that's the thing about it is,
Shalom.
instead of them doing tea on each other, I mean on black celebrities, they do it on each other, and that's how it gets old because we don't want to keep hearing about the same person. We don't want to freaking see y'all
I don't even know these
over
fucking
and over
people.
again. Like, I mean, some people like it, but
They're
I just
never gonna get no new casual fans because
exactly,
you know why?
exactly.
Because I don't know what the fuck y'all be arguing about. I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. And I don't care because it sounds stupid. Y'all all be fucking arguing. It be 50 niggas. All right, if I want to hear, I don't mind hearing like or let's say like somebody at the YTBC going at another channel and they just have it out on a panel together. Cool. Let's let them niggas get it and then go make your video. They gonna make their videos, whatever. But that shit don't last that long in the because I've been on panel and the BVO's probably deleted them Jones by now, or because I didn't know no better. I was just a regular dude coming up on this
Don't delete
motherfucker.
nothing around here.
Well, BVO, we had to monetize, so
Mm.
we had to delete a lot of shit. And BVO, I was like, "You delete them videos? What them old videos that I'm cussing people out? I want to hear what I sound like." BVO was like, "Man, that shit is gone, nigga." You know what I mean? Fuck. I was like, I'm glad they are gone because I was like tripping because nigga was tripping on me and I didn't know how to take that shit. Nigga was just trying to troll, and I'm just like, and BVO was like, "Hold on, we don't cuss like that over here." You know what I mean? But I was cussing up a storm. You know what I mean? I'm like, so he would call me like, "Yo, you can't do that, bro." I'm like, "Nah, them niggas talk to me a kind of way. I'm a snap. Fuck out of here. I don't want to be on this shit anyway." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I didn't want to do this shit until he was like, "Yo, you need to talk." And I was like, "I don't want to talk about to these niggas, bro.
Right.
They weird."
And see, that's exactly why I always say just be you. Like, don't try to be like nobody else. Be yourself. Be authentic. To me, when you're yourself and people really like you, that means they like you. But when you come on here and try to be something you're not, and you're pretending, and then if one day you get to a point where you can't pretend no more, that's when people don't like you, because you getting up here being somebody you're not, and they thinking you this way, but you another way. And when they figure that out, okay, well, I don't like you because you're not the person that I met on here.
Mm,
You showed me
yeah.
somebody else, so I liked who you showed me at first, but now you're different, and I don't like
I would never change. I don't.
it. All right,
I mean, I
Julie.
might talk more on here because when I do my boxing show with BVO, it's
Mm-hmm.
very calculated. It's very thought out.
Controlled.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both, we control the show. Absolutely. You're not gonna get up here and do a bunch of hoodlum shit. We'll shut your mic off or throw you out. You know, it's very calculated. We talk about it every day. And it's just some shit that's not gonna fly. So you won't hear me talk like that. But if you hear me up here, hell, when you hear me on my channel, I'm gonna give you the real me, and that's just the
Mhm.
bottom line. You know, I'm gonna keep it the same. Even when I'm on my boxing show, I'm gonna keep it. I'm still the same person. I'm neutral. You know, because in the boxing community, you can't. It's almost like a crime to like Devin, Shakur, Tank, Abdullah Mason, Richardson, Hitchinson. Um, I know I'm missing some brothers. You know, Earl, Charlos.
Close the
You can't.
door.
You can't like all the
Sorry, that
blacks.
was my niece. I'm sorry. Okay, go
It's
ahead.
cool. You can't like all the blacks. If you like all the blacks, then you's a goofy. You know. And you can't
Mhm.
remain like when Earl and Terrence Crawford fought, I remain neutral. I will argue when somebody got to talking crazy about Earl and it's a Bud, a
Mhm.
Bud fan, I'll get on his ass and be like, no, that's not necessarily true, bro. We
Mhm.
don't know. They ain't fought yet. So what you're saying is just an opinion, homie.
Right.
And when they start talking
And-
crazy about Terrence, I'll be like, now wait a minute now. Well, now
yeah.
let's wait a minute. And then they
Now.
say, oh, Prize, you too neutral. You can't be neutral. Yes, the fuck I can. Because ever since I was a young boy, I always rooted for the brothers. When Ray Mercer and them was fighting, I would root for them niggas. You know what I mean? When the brothers
Mhm.
fought, when Holyfield and Bo fought, man, I was rocking with both of them. I was just like, damn, this shit go. And they made a good trilogy, you know? So I stayed neutral, you know?
Mhm.
And that's how I'm going to
And
remain.
let me tell you something, Prize. That's the biggest issue in Black tea is that people don't know how to agree to disagree. Well, your opinion is your opinion. Now, if you up here lying, that's something else. If you up here just spewing lies about people, that's something else. But if you have an opinion of something, y'all can agree to disagree and move on. But people have been yelling and arguing for years over what somebody's opinion is because they can handle it. Like if I say, "Hey, Prize, I don't like you," hold on, what would be my
Saying
opinion?
the N word.
No, if I had an opinion of you and you didn't agree, instead of you saying, "Okay, let's agree to disagree," you go live every day because I gave my opinion of you. That's stupid because it's just like you cannot get mad because somebody has an opinion or if they have if they got a terrible impression of you and they don't really like you, you can't get mad at that because I'm just like, if you don't like me, you just don't like me and I don't care because as long as I know I didn't do anything to uh uh of not offend you. If I didn't do anything to you, then I know I didn't do anything wrong. Hold on, Prize, I can for this.
Yeah, well, people gonna get the bad impression about you. You know, it is what it is, but you got to push through. You know, because that T sector, y'all just seem like y'all in the hood just trying to scrap your way out. Who's the best? We'll never know. You know, it's a bunch of y'all that do that shit, but
I'm back.
it's all the
Every
same
time,
shit.
pause. Okay.
Y'all motherfuckers be doing that. See, you know what? If y'all just kept it like you get on the panel and y'all cuss and motherfuck you and bitch, you know what I mean? And then when y'all hit the exit out of StreamYard and y'all click off that link and y'all left it there,
Mm-hmm.
then it would be fun. Then it would probably, I ain't gonna say fun, but you
Mm-hmm.
know, there's some hurtful things that be said, but
Right.
I okay, but it's like battle rap to me. That's why when I first saw it, I was just like, oh, this shit like battle rap. You know what I mean? Nobody ain't trying to really hurt nobody, but we can just go crazy, you know? If your mom like in battle rap, if your mom died on Thursday and you show up to the battle Saturday, you best believe that other battle, that the person that you're battling, has got a bar for your dead mom. Just Don't show up. Don't come.
Sorry, Prize. I got another interruption.
No,
I'm
that's
leave
cool.
me alone, boy.
Nah, that's just how it is. Like that's
Yeah.
just that's how that was my first impression. But then when y'all started calling motherfucking jobs and kids schools, I was like, see. Even if you showed up with some paperwork where somebody snitched or something like that, that's fair game. Let's just leave the kids and shit. Even if you want to bring somebody ugly wife, because I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers on both sides got ugly wives. I know that for a fact. You
That's
know what?
great.
I don't give a fuck. You know what you say, or if you think I'm talking about you, then your wife ugly. If it's not that, then leave it alone. Don't say nothing to me. All
If
right.
the shoe fits, wear it.
Okay. So if you want to, but okay, leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. Anything else? I
That's
say
the one
it's
thing they go for is kids. I don't get that crap. I'm like, I
okay.
need to have to do with it.
Let's leave the kids and the police and the DIFUS workers, aka the social workers, the child care workers or whatever. Let's leave all those people out of. Let's just cuss each other out. We can talk about each other, moms, dads, grandmoms, sisters, brothers, um, boyfriends, wives, girlfriends. We can all those is fair games, but let's just leave the police shit and the kids. Let's leave the police and the kids out of it. Everything else, that would be my if I could control the black T sector, that's what my rule would be. You can't get nobody fucking arrested. You can't nobody's gonna show up to each other's houses because none of y'all even got real IDs. Y'all don't got passports and shit. Y'all ain't going nowhere. And you don't even got no credit cards or nothing to book you no flights or y'all ain't going nowhere. A lot of y'all. So let's just leave it on wax. Like a battle rap. Why can't it be just like a battle rap where we can just like Nas and Jay-Z said horrible things about one another. But look, they rock on stage yesterday, when Jay-Z concert
Mhm.
was. But y'all go too far with the fucking calling people jobs and
Going to
shit.
court and
And
all this stupid junk.
yeah,
I
what the
just be
fuck is
like,
like y'all bitches again? That goes back to y'all don't have no jobs and shit. So y'all got all that time to track down somebody's fucking job and
mm-hmm.
do that. Like leave the jobs, the kids, and the addresses, the tip, the normal shit. So the weirdos, can't be weird. Let's leave it as a battle rap. It could be Tupac. You guys remember Tupac going at Biggie Smalls? He said some horrible things, but nobody know where Biggie lived. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Nobody wasn't, it was just a battle rap. Leave it as that on wax. I know some shit went wrong with that was a horrible analogy with Biggie because he lost his life, but there was some deeper shit than that. I'm talking about the records that were made. Leave that shit on wax. But
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't know how to do that. Y'all want to go prove that y'all got the juice. And none of y'all got no real juice because you on the fucking live all day. They're like the boxing
Yeah.
niggas. Y'all don't got no juice. Y'all think y'all up and coming. Y'all got a bunch of motherfuckers in y'all lives every day. But bro,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
that shit's a
I
waste of
can't sit
time.
up here all day like that. Like I be having stuff to do. And the thing about it is people sit up here and wanna, proclaim about, the views and likes and all this. But if you have to sit on a live for like you said, 8 freaking hours talking about the same bull crap. First of all, you let me know that whatever somebody else is saying about you, you wholeheartedly believe it because if you didn't, you wouldn't be alive for 8 hours. Like you
Right.
believe what they say about you. Like me, I
You
don't
gonna be
give a
live
fuck
for
what you got to
8 hours.
say. I come on here and talk my talk, and then I'm off here.
And
Like I
them
got other
sliding.
stuff to do.
So if one person or 100 or 1,000 people tuned in, my day is going to remain the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
a lot of y'all base y'all lives around YouTube. Y'all depend on YouTube. You're not even monetized, and you fucking sit up there and you get one or two cash apps, which is like trick money. Y'all bitches be tricking on YouTube for $40, and I'm talking about you niggas. You be sitting up there tricking for $40 all day long, And then when your girl get home, she made about $250 that day, $300 that day, because she's gonna probably make them bare minimum, not bare minimum, but let's just say low minimum, right? And then here
Mhm.
you are talking about you made $40 a day off your YouTube shit.
Mhm.
You know, you're
Yeah,
not
and that's why I said at the beginning, I don't get paid for
y'all
this.
not
This
what
is
y'all
what I
think y'all
say.
is.
I don't get paid for this. I do this for fun. This is a hobby for me. And it, like I said, I know how YouTube works. People not making a lot of money out
What up,
there.
Picasso?
And I do it for fun. And when people be like, "You ain't making no money off here," I'm not trying to. I
I
got a
made
reason.
money at work, bitch.
Exactly. I
It's
got a
only a couple,
reason.
especially in the boxing joint. It's only a couple of them niggas. It's like Blue Blood, 7-8, goddamn Champ Side. Uh, man, I don't want to lose nobody, or disrespect. You know, them niggas is the fight hype. Boxing hub. All them. Ellie setback and them the ones that's probably can do this shit every day. That's what they do every day. You know.
Hmm.
But they also do other things like they go to the fights, like they show up. They have 78 Sports TV has the LDBC get together thing where it's fucking lit every fucking year for I don't know how many years,
Hmm.
you know? Insane's basically Insane's crew, his crew.
Hmm.
He fuck with us, but his crew is his crew, and that's okay.
Right, right,
We
right.
allies, it's all
You
good.
don't have to beef with
Nah,
everybody.
we are nah, we allies, it's all love.
Mm-hmm.
BVO. It's good. He cool with 7-8, so that's cool. And I know I'm missing some other brothers. They getting some money because I don't watch everybody. I'm talking about the motherfuckers I watch. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas that's doing it, but
Surprised my guy called, yeah, he went out. But yeah, I just think it's crazy how people get on here and yell about being monetized, but what's the point of being monetized if people don't like you, they don't really support you. What's the point of that? Like, what's the point? Like, to me, it's a waste of time. So I just be me. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and try to be nobody I'm not. I don't yell and scream with stupid people. Like, I ain't got time for that. I present myself very well on here. I'm a lady. I say what I say, and then I'm done. I'm off here. Like, I can't spend 12 hours on this app talking about the same person who doesn't like me. To me, if you're gonna get on here and talk that much about somebody who doesn't like you, it's almost like you want that person to like you and you're butthurt that they don't. Like, if that makes sense. Because I'm just like, there's no way I'm gonna talk about you for 12 hours because you don't like something I said or you don't like me in general. Why should I care if you don't like me? If you don't like me, well, I'm gonna move on with my life and do what I gotta do. But I'm not gonna get on here and talk about it for 12 hours. I mean, I'll just be you'll miss RG. Probably I got a call, so he ain't talking. But I just be like, if you don't like me, you don't like me. I don't give a crap. I'm not gonna harp on it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, and I'm gonna move on with my life and not
they
worry about
called
it.
that was my grandmama.
I see, hey, real life before YouTube, you good.
My sister
But
mad at me. I love you,
that's how
sis.
I am. I'm just like, I don't give a crap. If you don't like me, you don't like me, and I don't care about it. Like, I,
Mm.
I don't give a crap. So when people get on here and talk about all that bull crap, I just feel like, okay, I don't care. So I don't listen to you
Man,
no way. And first of
all,
all, who are
all all that
you?
shit be old anyway, don't it? It's only like a couple of hating ass people that be just.
You tell me, RGM. But yeah, I just be like,
Wait, what?
oh, they using my name. Nothing I tell you off here, prize.
Oh,
Hold on,
RGM be, RGM be
wait
having
a
over the head
minute, bro.
bars.
That's hilarious. Hold on. Where is it?
Shit, man. But yeah, like I was saying. Y'all sit up on this
Yes,
hoe
it's
and
true.
y'all don't get no money off this shit. Like right now, I can be on this motherfucker to 2, 3 in the morning because I done made a bunch of money today. So now I'm on my time. What y'all be
Mhm.
doing is be on your wife's time, borrowed time, and you got to go pick her up at goddamn 4 or 5 o'clock, and she didn't went to work, trying to get her. She trying to be a RN. She going through all everything, and you sitting there, got her car, smoking weed with your boys. You ain't got no fucking haircut half the time. I ain't never seen some of you niggas on camera with a haircut. Y'all got the same hairline. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all need to stop this
Mhm.
shit. This YouTube shit. If it wasn't for BBO, you wouldn't even hear me right now. 'Cause I didn't want to do it. BBO's like, no, you good. Cause I came on his show one time. And you know,
Mhm.
I had a good time. I ain't gonna lie, I had a fun time
On whose show?
on BBO. The first time I started talking
Oh,
on
okay,
this
gotcha.
YouTube. So
Mhm.
I had a good time. He was like, yo, man, email me, give me an email. Then he hit me up. And I talked to him on the phone. I was just like, this shit weird. I don't want what is happening right now. This how my mind working at the time. Now this like 4 years ago. So he's just like, nah, and like we, I feel like we got this, that, the woo, woo, woo. I'm like, all right, cool. So the girl I was with at the time was like, yeah, this is what you want to do. Da, da, da. You be great for this. You love to talk. Yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, I'm uncomfortable. So it took me like a year, almost 2 years to get comfortable, you know?
Mhm.
And BBO kept saying, keep going. You good. It's okay. Back me up. Da, da, da. I got this. Da, da, da. And now
Mhm.
I feel like we doing the best we ever did. We like almost at 11K right now. We used
Mhm.
to have
That's
a hun-
awesome.
500 people. We had 1,000 people. I remember when we got like 2,000 people. We just was thought it was just everything, you know.
Mhm.
3,000 people. Then it was 5,000 people. Then it was 7,000 people. I'm just like, yo,
Mhm.
this shit is really happening, bro. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? BVO can play sometime like, man, I don't want to do this shit. I don't got time for this shit. I'm getting real money. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, let's not quit. We came so far. He
Right,
like,
right.
bet.
Right,
All
you gotta
right.
keep going. Right.
Now he's of it now. Like, yeah, I'm glad I stayed with it. I'm like, I told you, we got a really good chemistry,
Mhm.
like a good friendship in real life.
Right.
A lot of these niggas never met each other. You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
never been out and let me buy you a drink or let me buy you something. And you give me something. When I went out with BVO, he bought me something. I bought him something. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it was like the rest of these niggas, we different. We got a whole different kind of audience. It's
Mhm.
not the same niggas you see in the same chats all day. We
Right.
got people you never seen before that tap in. Like when we did
Mhm.
21,000 views in our live the other day.
Mhm.
Man, coming from where we came from, bro, on this YouTube shit, come on, man, you can't make this shit up. Nigga made a couple changes and he felt, it is what it is.
Mhm. But yeah, the thing about it is,
Proud of my shit.
you do you, and like I said, with me,
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
there
A lot
yet.
of blood,
I'm
sweat, and
still.
tears into this shit.
I'm okay. I'm a little over a year in my YouTube journey as a content creator. Like right now, I'm past my first year. I'm I'm like maybe a couple of weeks, like a year and a couple of weeks into my first year, and I'm just like, people get on here and think that when you first get on here, you're gonna have 1,000, 2,000 subs. No,
Man, shit cap.
it takes time. And the
Time
thing about it
takes
is,
years.
that's what I'm saying. And see, people will get on here and do this and want to come at you for your numbers and all this crap. But I'm like, I'm doing it slow. I'm doing it organically. Eventually, I'll have thousands of people that subscribe to me, but I'm not there yet, and I'm not
Man,
rushing it
if I
because.
ever started a live mommy and
Mhm,
somebody was talking about, oh, prize, your numbers
mhm.
is this, your numbers that. I'm gonna hit him with this. But my numbers in real life say otherwise.
Right,
What's
right.
your numbers in real life say? If it's doing better than mine, I'll be like, well, then we doing both good, stupid. That would be
Mm-hmm.
my answer. That would be my rebuttal to that. Other
Right.
than that, you like what you niggas. I only know a couple of you niggas that's doing good in real life on this shit. Like other than that, you niggas is fucking Ubering and all kind of shit. Fucking
Yeah.
door
And
dashing.
see, they
You bitches
be
is doing all kind of shit.
look,
Like,
they be on here capping, making you think their life is not what it is. But I'm just like,
but the whole time they on live without they fucking what they be on live with they what's it called? My avatar
mm-hmm. Right.
Ubering the whole time. Nigga, you fucking been what's it called? Not Uber Eats, DoorDash. What's the other one called? When you go to the grocery
Um,
store.
uh, Instacart.
You hoes be Instacarting for 9 hours, for 14 hours. That's why y'all be on the live for 13 hours. Cause y'all be Instacarting the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So like you talking about numbers. You talking about YouTube numbers. Let's talk about real numbers. See, then that's when it's gonna get then that's when it'll get ugly.
Mm-hmm.
But see, if somebody said that to me, I would be able to keep my composure and be like, yeah, your numbers is way better than my shit.
I got
But
you. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
still the goofy.
Yeah. And that's why I'm just like,
Guys,
that's
you
how
know
come
what
I
I'm saying?
don't
These niggas
worry
talking
about
about
it.
YouTube numbers. I'm talking about real numbers.
Right. And
They
see,
don't
that's
talk
the
about
thing
that.
about it. That's how come I feel like they stupid because they get on here and yell about irrelevant stuff that if YouTube was gone tomorrow, it's not even gonna matter. If YouTube was gone tomorrow, your channel would be gone too.
If your
But
YouTube was
I
gone
still got a
tomorrow,
job. I
your
still got a
fucking
job.
rent is still gonna be late, bitch. Because you sat up here all day on it. Now that it's
Exactly.
gone, your rent is still fucking late. It's the 4th. See, I got
Mhm.
to the 20th because I have a mortgage. Y'all be on here and y'all rent is late. That is crazy.
Mhm.
But you made $40 and your girl made 300 that day. So y'all
Mhm.
made 340 that day. Whoop
Mhm.
de fucking do. Y'all need to stop this shit. It's only a
Right.
couple niggas I respect on this shit.
Like I
And I name
said.
their names like the big niggas that's doing the big shit. Like 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 fight hype, they might not be my kind of people, but they still got the shit. They're fight hype. Then I like to name the brothers like Blue Blood and Champ Side and goddamn BVO and and fucking
Mhm.
BFTB and you know, hell, I don't even want to say that because then I'm. It's a
Yeah.
couple other brothers that's doing their thing too. I just don't fuck with them like that, but they doing their shit though. I ain't no hater. They doing their shit. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of you niggas is peasants. You ride in y'all not in first class. Y'all at the tail of the plane.
Mhm.
But you get up here and you talk all this big shit. When you got
Mhm.
your girl Honda Accord, her 2017 Honda Accord,
Mhm.
waiting to pick her up off of work, and you got to get off your live because you best not be late, nigga.
Hmm. So that's the thing. That's why I was like I said, if YouTube was gone tomorrow, I'm gonna still have a job. I'm still gonna be making money. Meanwhile, you won't be making money on here because that one is this.
They wasn't making money in the first place.
But see,
Only
that's
ones
what
that it's
I'm
gonna affect
saying.
is the people that I just named.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get on here and act like they really, really making money off here, but they not. They're not making no money off this app. Like, come
Even the
on.
channels that we don't fuck with, Picasso, because I see Picasso around the block. You know what I mean? He fuck with the same kind of niggas I do. You know what I mean? He know who I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So like them niggas is the big time niggas. You know what I'm saying? If that
Mm-hmm.
happened, if they shit got cut off tomorrow, then it'll be a problem. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We got, this niggas that hold they city down. We got niggas like YSM. Shout out brother Jamil. We got brother Greg Hackett. Shout out Greg. Shout out G. You know what I'm saying? Running in Philly. And then I'm sure when you go to Baltimore, it's them niggas. When you go to this state, it's that. When you go to California, it's when you go to around your way, it's them dudes. It's You know what I'm saying? I know who
Mhm.
they are, but you know, I only rock with the ones, you know, but come on, man, they doing big shit. You know, these niggas get like I'm like Blue Blood Tommy get credentials and shit. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Tell me, TD.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The homie brother Chat side, this nigga is at the World Cup. This nigga is at the
Mhm.
Super Bowl off credentials. Man, they don't give niggas chances. So the nigga is, I don't want to say nigga, but the brother is a smart. He know what he doing. Like Blue Blood know what he doing. They can talk shit about him if he want. The nigga got cars and cribs off this shit. You know what I'm saying? 7-8 Sports TV been doing this shit for a minute. It's a couple of the brothers that's really getting money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these niggas is peasants to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't really doing nothing. Y'all just get on the computer fucking talking. Y'all ain't been in
Mhm.
no fights. Me and BVO, we go to the fights. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Blue Blood, he at the fights. Champ side, be at the fights. BVO, me and him, we at the fights. We go to the fights. And we take pictures, we do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been low key. The rest of the brothers, you know, is peasants. It's only a couple of them, and they brothers. I'm talking about the brothers. I ain't talking about fight height. I'm talking about the brothers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They doing their shit, and I'm proud of
Mhm.
them. I'm happy to have. If they give me a wrench, cool. If they don't, I don't give no fucks about that. They know who I am. They know I fucks with them.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I super chat niggas. I do all the real shit.
Mhm. Yep.
Niggas will get up here and niggas won't even send niggas $10. You can't buy your man's a drink. Y'all go out to the bar. If I go out to the bar with BVO, Marky, I don't know, B3, Brother Picasso, I'm a buy the nigga a shot. I bet you them niggas buy me a shot back. That's a fact.
Mhm.
That's happening.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Man, come
Yep.
on, man.
Mhm.
Real recognize real, bro. They know
Yep.
what it is. And if they don't drink, cool. Nigga, I'm drinking salsa water then, nigga. I'm gonna buy you a goddamn salsa water with a leaf in it or something. Shit, I don't know what y'all drink. But you
Mhm.
know, come on, man. Can't make this shit up. He
Mhm.
said I took a picture with Champ Side. See?
Mhm.
Can't make this shit up.
All right.
I mean,
So that's how come I always tell you I don't give a crap what people have to say about you on here because they don't really know you. So that's how come I don't be giving a crap. I don't
man,
care. I
right.
come in, do what I do, and then I'm off here. I see stuff that happened elsewhere, and I come back and talk about it, and it be like 30 of y'all in here. So
Mhm.
that's not how it
I
goes. Like,
fuck with Duck, you know what I mean?
hmm
In real life, even though he don't come over here no more. What's up, Duck? Where you at? You don't come and fuck with us no more on them. Where you at?
no comment. No,
That's my bro. You know, I'll
no
text him.
comment. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm just trolling him right now, but I fuck with him
I
because he
know.
show up. He go to the fights. He go to the gyms. I respect his content because it's his. He doesn't clip no shit and then play it and then talk about it. He'll go post some shit that he filmed in the gym. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I like niggas that do shit like that. I like the brothers' content when they do that. When they go to the shit. You know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
shit lit. Like me and BVO, we go to the fights. We not like you niggas, man. We not like y'all. Y'all not like us. We're not the same. We don't got the same kind of fans. That's a fact. Cause you know, they do the, you know how like you'll come up here and talk about some messy shit with Phantom about Phantom Channel, right? You have goddamn 50 motherfuckers in your chat.
Yeah, that's what they want to
If
say.
me and all right, if me and BVO will get up here and talk about mental health in real life, nobody don't want to talk about
Oh
that.
no, that's I talk about that, and they don't want to
But
hear
if
it.
me and BV will get up there and talk about like AB, you know, Ja Opatai, we'll get 20,000 motherfuckers in our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the same. You know what I mean? So but we don't give a fuck about the real. We want to. We sometimes we just want to get our message off. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about this shit that the fans want to talk about. We'll do that shit all week, but 1 or 2 days we're gonna talk about shit y'all want to hear about, because y'all
Mm-hmm.
going through it, so they don't want to hear about it. So you'll have 5 people in your chat, 20 people in your chat. In our case, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to talk about their financial struggles or their mental health that they're going through. They don't want to talk about it. So when
Mm-hmm.
BVO cook on it, we don't care how many people we have on our live that night. We need to get the message out. So when somebody go look at our channel, they gonna be like, damn, them some trill brothers right there. And that's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever don't like us, fine. We see y'all stealing and rebutting the stuff that we talk about. It doesn't,
Yeah, it's
you can't
happening to me
compare to
too.
us because y'all don't go to the fights.
Be sitting in the bushes waiting in the wings. Ooh, let me
We go
uh
to the
go off
fights.
what they saying. Yeah.
That Cleveland shit, they just had a massive Cleveland card in boxing that you probably don't know nothing about. You might know a little bit about it from hanging
About
around us,
what?
right?
About what?
They had a big card, Abdullah Mason, and a bunch of Cleveland fight, like Ohio versus Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
BVO was there.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. Like, so we don't just come up on the computer and talk. We go to the fights. Crush the Legend. He got his own promotional company. He promotes boxing. We go to the fights. I go to the fights in my city. In Philly, I go in the hood into the fights.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't ran into YSM and Greg and them King of Philly niggas. You know what I mean? When it comes to boxing content in Philly. Ain't nobody bigger than YSM and Greg.
Mm-hmm.
GHTB. You know?
Right. Right. And so, well,
Ain't nobody bigger than BVO in Ohio. You know what I mean? Not that I know.
mm-hmm.
I'm not from there. So I might be missing somebody, respectfully. But BVO is in the top 5. You know what I mean? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
They know who the fuck he is because he wears a big ass BVO shirt. You can't miss him. That's a fact. We go to the fight. We different. We ain't the same. Look,
Mm-hmm.
BVO say my brother Pride. Look, right on time.
You late. That was like
He
5 minutes ago.
I ain't see. I only reading the He said meet the Ducks
Mm-hmm.
channel. I'm such a
But
Clarence.
you know
Yeah,
what? I just get
I
to a
fuck with
point.
Duck.
Oh
I fuck
snap!
with Duck in real. I met Duck in real life. I fuck with Duck in real life.
Uh, sorry, I was kind of paying attention to something
Duck
else.
solid. Duck don't come there playing no games. Duck is not there to come and hang out with niggas. Duck is there to get what he need to get and he go to fuck home. I was like, yo, Duck, we going out. You coming out? Duck was like, hell no, I want to the crib. I'm like, word? I thought he was playing. He was dead serious. That nigga rolled. I was like, damn, Duck really rolled. It was fun while he was there. I wanted him to come with us because he cool as shit. Man, Ducky went the fuck home.
Yeah, but let me just say this.
Duck went home.
Look, let me just say this, and I'm not
He said
being
Duck
messy.
5'2".
Listen to me, Price. Listen to me. Listen. Are you listening?
Yeah,
Are you listening to me?
yeah.
Yeah. Let me just say this, cause I don't know why Duck stopped coming over here. He don't support me no more.
Oh
So
man, cause
it's like
so we
you
not baby.
bigging him up on my channel. He don't really support me no more. So you can kill all that noise. Hmm.
See, that's some shit you could have did, behind the
No,
scenes.
no, I had to say it right now.
All right, well, you know, I fuck with Duck. That's my nigga.
Hmm.
He do his own shit when
I
y'all be
know.
live at the same
I don't
time.
go over there no more. He stopped supporting me, so I'm not gonna support him either.
I don't know. But he came over here and said, "What's up?"
When?
A couple weeks ago, didn't he?
No,
I might have been
that was
smoking.
in BBO chat, not mine.
I don't think it's nothing. I don't think it. I don't think it's nothing.
Hmm.
He ain't confrontational.
I know
Niggas done
that.
got up here and talked shit about him, and he
No,
never
I'm not
really
talking
said
crap
nothing.
about him. I'm just saying he don't
Not
support
you.
me
I'm
no
saying
more.
niggas got up here and talked shit about him, and he wasn't on nothing.
You know, I
Maybe
don't I
he
don't talk nothing about nobody. If I
and he
was
got
on
a new
nothing to
job
say,
too.
I don't have nothing bad to say about him. I'm just saying he don't support me no more.
You can't say
And
that. That
it
sounds
pisses
bad.
me off when y'all get up here bigging up people who don't support me.
I made you mad.
No, you didn't make me mad. I'm just saying, oh Jesus, okay.
Be
Let's end
careful.
it. Let's
Be
end
cool.
this
I'll be
live
out
right
there in a
now.
couple of weeks.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's
You
just
pick me up
that
from the airport or no?
what
You gonna pick me up from the airport or no?
let's get off this live.
Uh,
You don't big up BBO because BBO's a
what?
troll.
I just gave BVO like a whole hour segment. Oh, he might be
BBO,
talking. He talking
he
about
talking
you.
about
He talking
me.
about
He
me.
talking about me.
He definitely talking about you. Because I was like, I didn't even know he was in the chats, and I was going
He's a
on and on and on
troll.
and on.
BBO be over here messing with me, coming over here telling me this is my favorite YouTube couple. Don't start that crap. Like, stop it.
You like when he say that?
What? Shut up. Anyway.
BVO, that's my brother, and none of you. And this the best part about it. None of you bitches can turn me against him, and I'm talking about you niggas. Y'all can't. It's nothing y'all can do. Because if I wouldn't, because I'm me. If I wasn't fucking with him, that shit would have been crash and burn a long time ago. We still here. I told the motherfucker, we good. We got this. And we
Mm-hmm.
here, man. We good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brother Picasso, that's my dude. I fucks with
Mm-hmm.
him. He be in the same chats I be in. So he know
Yeah,
what it is.
so. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying though, a lot of times I do keep stuff off here. I just wanted to say that because
You
for
messy.
people who know, for people who really didn't know that, I just basically put it out there and let it be
You don't
known.
know what you don't know
So
he don't do
they
that.
won't come over here with the
But
bullcrap.
how you know one of his the likes that you get is not from him? How you know he got a
I
new
didn't say
job?
that. I didn't say that. I
He got
just
a new
put it
job,
out there.
Vay.
Put it out there. I don't have nothing to do with what he got
He
going
be
on.
live. Y'all go live around the same time, and then when he does that, I think he has a not. I don't think, but he has a new job. So when he gets off a live, he slide. So he
Well, he
probably
been
can't.
doing that. He been
Okay,
doing that.
so if y'all live at the same time, there's no way you're gonna be in his live and he's gonna be in your live. It's not gonna happen.
I'm not worried about that at all, Prize. I'm not.
So
Like it's
so this
whatever.
it's impossible for you to say that he don't support. You
You
don't
don't.
know.
You don't.
You don't know that.
You don't.
All right, you already know Picasso, nigga. We be in the same chats. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. We've been on the same page. You already know what time it is.
Picasso is funny.
I'm gonna bring Picasso when I go live. I'm gonna bring him up on my shit.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
do a
want to see
live. I
Picasso
should
hit
do
the
that shit when
ring.
I get back.
When? Like I told you, you got to do on the day I'm off so I can
But see,
help
I
you.
want to talk about like basketball and shit though. Like
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
it depends what the brothers want to talk about. Like they might.
You can
Like, I
talk
like
about whatever you want to talk about on
I
your
like battle rap. I like basketball,
stop
football, of
being
course.
shady, BBO. Even though I don't go over there no more, just stop being shady. That's not right. Just stop it.
He just trolling him. He'll go on his show and say that to him though, because we all cool. He know that ain't they.
That
Before I
bothers you,
started hanging around
BBO?
BBL, that's what they used to do was roast. So when they started roasting me, I didn't know how to take this shit. I was just like, damn,
Like, oh
why'd
yeah.
everybody going at me for it? BBL was like, that's what we come from, nigga. It's a, you know what I mean? Chill. I'm like, damn, I don't like these niggas talking about me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now I get it. It's cool. Talk about
Yeah.
me. Okay.
And that bothers you, homie. But you know what? Never tell somebody what you need because they won't give it to you, sir. That's a lesson in life. You're younger than me. Never tell somebody what you need.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's bullshit.
No, I'm
Speak
just
it, believe it, receive it. You gotta speak it. You gotta tell
no,
people
no,
what
no,
you.
no. What I'm saying is, if you, well, we're not ops, but if you know you're at odds with somebody, never tell them what you need. I'm just saying.
Oh, not a op.
No, we're not ops. We're
I
not.
don't got no ops on YouTube, man.
I don't.
I mean,
I'm
cause
not
these
ops with
niggas don't got
nobody.
real IDs, and they be live for 8 hours, and get 700 views and $30 a week. You know what I'm saying? So we not the same, bro.
No, we're all different. Everybody's different. It is. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Hmm.
Read Brother Picasso's chat.
I already read that. You don't know I read the chat. Like I just tend anyway. When I get ready, BBL,
You gonna join our join tonight.
you can't give me no stipulation.
You coming to pick me up from the airport or no?
Shut up. Hush. Anyway, let's get
I need my
ready.
super chat. Or what's it called? A membership.
Membership.
I
Mm,
need that.
mm,
Or it don't
hold
come.
on.
I'm joking. You didn't think that was funny. Man, but you know what it is though. Oh. Um I don't mind going first, Picasso. But if I do it first, that means I believe I believe in what I'm saying and what I'm preaching and talking to you about. But I've been in a situation where a woman was like, I love you. And I was just like, fuck. I wasn't ready for that one though. That shit 50-50. Nah, that's cool. And you ain't no sucker for that, you know? I went first a bunch of times. A bunch of other times I didn't go first, but I ain't afraid to do it though. He's laughing. I ain't afraid to do it. I mean, if the shorty fire, she fire. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You love her, you love her. Goddamn shit. I ain't worried about it. If I love you, bitch, I love you. I'm gonna tell you I love you. I'm gonna show you. He's gotta pay the rent first. Damn. Prize has paid rent before, for sure. Ain't no but I won't hide that one from you. I definitely pay some rent. Shit. That bitch was that bad. She required rent money. The nigga, I'm in a position where that shit is like, you know, pay the rent. Shit, y'all be paying y'all wives rent and mortgages and shit. But I'm bad when I do it. That's y'all crazy, man. He said he paid the rent first. Just tricking off the rent. Bitch, 1,600. Damn. And they tricked off the 1,600. He's out there a full utility bill. And when they got them kids, Picasso, that bill, I just I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all chat. Before my daughter got here for the summer, right? She big enough. She come during the school year anyway. But she's here for the summer, right? My electric bill was like two something. I got my electric bill the other day. They was on the phone like talking crazy to me, like they was gonna cut niggas off or some crazy shit. They were talking crazy, right? Boy, my bill was 800. I gave him $800 yesterday. Boy, I was big mad. My daughter go to sleep with the fucking TV on. She got the air on 55. I'm like, yo, shorty 140. You bugging, bro. Boy, that shit was like a $500 increase, man. He said, I stole Mark. Come on, man. Mark not here. Don't do that. Marky damn my young boy. Marky damn my young boy. They be trying to bring these boxing channels. They trying to get these niggas mouth to mouth. Some of y'all niggas is dead already. It's a new time. It's a new era. Y'all shit over with. It's over. It's over for you suckers. You know why? This is what we gonna have over you niggas. We go to the fights.
I'm back. What happened?
That's the difference. We go to the fights. You bet.
Yeah. Would you rather be the first or second person to say word love?
Yeah, Picasso tried to flip the script. I told the nigga, man, I'm cool with going first.
I like to be second. I like to say two.
Because I'm gonna be so nasty anyway. If when I say boo, you know what? For real, I love you, shorty. Like real shit. I fuck with you. I love you like that. You gonna be like,
Mm.
does he love me or does he?
Pay who rent? What are you talking about? What did I miss?
No, brother Picasso said he probably because we was talking and he was like, I probably paid the a utility bill. I said I didn't pay the bitch rent before. I ain't even gonna sit here and treat y'all like I
Mhm.
ain't know. I ain't been no sucker before.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? But
Paid the
yeah,
bitch rent. I was mad as fuck too. I did that shit. I wasn't mad, but like 4, 5 months later, I was like,
I
bitch.
mean, the way I look at that is that with me, I wouldn't expect a guy, and I know some women gonna be like, "Well, he got to do this." I would not expect you to do anything for me like that unless we were obligated and you volunteered. But the thing I think with women, a lot of
Get
women
it?
or some women, is that they expect it. And I'm like, you shouldn't expect nobody to do nothing for you unless you have a ring on your finger. And
That's
that's
not
how I
true.
look at it. That's how I look
You
at it.
you trying to fuck the game up.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't want you to have these little bitties thinking they run around needing the ring to give a little chewy.
No, that's they do.
See, y'all want
You know
y'all the
how I
women that
am
got the
proud.
game fucked up, bro. Y'all
No,
be
you
trying
know
to
how I
make it,
am proud. Stop it.
bro. Y'all be trying to make it like y'all need a ring before we can get a chewy.
Oh, with me you
I get
do.
a threesome. Okay, cool. But
Like
at this point,
some women don't give a crap about themselves. They'll sleep with anybody, do everything for somebody, and get nothing in return. I'm not like that. I know my value. So
know your value.
yes, I do. I'm not
I'm
like
not gonna say
everybody
it. I'm not
else.
gonna say that.
Do you better not say what you gonna say?
I ain't gonna say it. Can I? It's not that bad.
What?
Nah,
What?
I ain't gonna say it. It's
Tell me
kind
the
of bad.
background. Tell me the background.
Y'all want that? I'll say this:
Mm-hmm.
the women that think that way,
Oh god.
that's why y'all don't be having any orgasms.
Oh my god. That's not true,
It
bro.
is true.
That's not
Y'all
true.
got that one guy. You know what? I take
Y'all
that
don't
back.
believe, don't pay no
Cause
attention.
y'all be having that one guy that probably could do the orgasms, but he ain't gonna marry your motherfucking ass.
That's the
Nigga, he just
problem. They out here giving it away for free. Like,
all
oh
right.
my
But then if
god.
you don't give it away for free, you're not having no orgasm. So I'm right.
No, stop it,
He's the
bro.
goofy.
No.
Oh shit! What time is it?
25. Well,
What time am I
5:27
supposed to
my
go?
time. Is he going live?
Yeah,
What
we
time?
definitely going live. If he don't go live,
What time? Hold on, let me look. Let me look. I don't think he's here.
huh?
Let me check YouTube. Give me a second.
Girl, better
I could tell you because
say
then
I
that
got
way you know
solar
when it's
panels,
time to
so my
leave.
bill is less than 100. That shit work like that on Picasso. They tried to come sell me them hoes. They almost had me that one day, but then somebody else told me like I don't know if the worker was disgruntled or whatever. He was like, bro, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. The motherfucker, they can't they come knock on your door like trying to sell you solar panels or whatever. So I was just gonna let them do it. And then the boy was like, don't do it, don't do it. The whole time, I'm like, man, your man's said don't do it. He's like, man, he ain't nobody. I'm like, he's somebody. Dude's like, it's my dad's or my uncle's company. I'm telling you, it's a ripoff. He was going crazy. So I didn't
Mm-hmm.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
But damn,
Crazy.
$30 every month. That's 7,200 in 20 years. But that's
That's
I know that
crazy.
sound. I know the young little niggas will be like $7,200 in 20 years.
But in the long run, that's some
Nah,
money
that's
that
some
you
real
could have
shit
kept in
though.
your pocket.
But that shit costs a grip, Picasso. How much that shit cost to put that joint up there though? Because they were talking crazy to me to put them hoes up there. Because I had them motherfuckers out here.
I'm trying to see what's the whole thing about it though.
It's gotta be some kind of gimmick to it because
Mm-hmm.
bro, there's solar panels. So
Mm-hmm.
your house is, getting that energy. There's a couple people in my neighborhood with them joints, but there's all white people out here, so I stay to myself, so I don't go talk to them about their solar panels or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I hear, good things, I hear bad things. But
Mm-hmm.
I hear like what Picasso said, like 70, 220 years, versus you probably would pay 13,000 or more in 20 years.
Right. Right.
If you're smart like me, and Picasso, you know that
Mm-hmm.
you'll save yourself a couple $100.
Yeah. All right, Price, go ahead and give your closing arguments. It's about that time.
I mean, my closing arguments is you niggas need to. I know, they don't like me talking like that, but she lets,
Talk.
y'all got to stop going live for 7 hours and living off y'all women. It's time for you brothers to put the mic down, put the mic down, and go find
Mm.
employment. Go sell
Stupid.
Go sell, CDs or DVDs or something, or you know what I mean by that. Go
Mm-hmm.
sell that in the hood. Go do that.
Mm-hmm.
My closing arguments are stop living off your women. There's no fucking way y'all can be live 7, 8 hours and your woman don't know about that shit. I want to know where your women be at while y'all be live for 8 hours. Because if she's sitting there with y'all real fucked up.
Maybe they don't have women. I don't know.
No, they got wives.
Oh, well, dang. Okay.
These niggas is married. The motherfuckers I'm talking about is married with. I know for a fact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop dropping y'all wives off at y'all ladies off at work and being, bums. YouTube ain't working for you, homie. You got about 7 years to go. You're already 45. It's not gonna work. That's for you. YouTube, that shit for young people. You know?
You said for young people.
A lot of y'all niggas trying to catch up, man. Y'all not gonna catch up.
What's really going on in this situation is it gives you the power to say, oh, you talking about with the solar panels? Yeah, I feel you.
Man, I want to fuck with them joints. I ain't gonna front Picasso, man, but I'm
Just
scared,
do
bro.
a research on it and see how it works.
Give Picasso my number. Tell him to call me so he can he got them shit. So he, you know what I'm saying. I need to talk to a motherfucker that got them. I ain't never had a conversation with somebody that actually has them shits. I seen them. I talked to the people, but you know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing something new. I'm about to take my daughter to the hairdresser on my own tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to
Oh yeah, I gotta ask you something when we get off here. It's a question I had, but
I
I ain't
bet
gonna ask it on here.
we can be nasty next time, but yeah,
Stupid. All right, my
we can
closing
talk about that
argument.
on air.
No, my closing arguments is be real. Don't be fake to nobody.
And stop
And
stealing.
yeah, stop. Just stop it. Just
Your
stop.
channel not big enough to fuck with ours. So stop stealing and stop trying to debunk what the fuck we talking about. We're not the same. You bitch ass nigga. You know who I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about. Whole ass nigga, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. It's been almost 2 hours. Oh, we almost did three
Hold on,
hours.
I gotta read that Picasso. He said $300 a month. Monthly is in 20 years is 72,000. but the panels are 50,000, and you get to file and get 30% off of 50,000.
So you get 30% off the
Make
50K.
give him my phone number.
Mm. All
Give
right.
Picasso my phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he's talking like numbers. He's talking my kind of language.
Mm-hmm.
320 years, 72,000, 50K, 30%. You know what I mean? That shit. Yeah. Give him my number. And don't hate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a mess,
Talking
but
about
you
you
know
bitch ass
what?
niggas. Y'all give Picasso my number, you bitch ass niggas. Email your number to Vacay Bay, and Vacay Bay, you email me Picasso's phone number.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Picasso, email Vacay Bay. She gonna give you my your she gonna give you how you say it?
Number.
Yeah.
Are you still
I'm saucy. I'm out of here. I gotta get ready for BBO, man. I gotta get my life together. He keep fucking with me about this bill shit because I just gave them hoes 800 yesterday, boy. You know they fucked me up. I fought them. I was like, y'all can't do nothing better, man. They tried to goddamn man. They tried to slay your boy yesterday, man. Not they didn't try. They tore my ass up. They get. That's what I took. You took all your braids out.
okay, I'm back. Oh, Prize is on mute.
Yeah, give Picasso my number so we can talk them numbers about them panels and shit. Cause they boy was like, yeah, he made it seem like there was financing for it and all that. I was like, I don't want to finance. How much
Nobody
is it?
want to finance some solar panels that will
Well,
take you, I don't know how long to pay off.
well,
Come on.
well. That's
Yeah.
not. See, that's where I need to be.
That's what you need an
Informed.
education
I need to
on.
be
Yeah.
educated about it because I
Right.
will finance it if it
If
like
it's
I know
necessary,
what Picasso saying like to the younger people like 20 years 72,000 bro in 20
you
years
save money.
72,000 can pay for one of the kids colleges in
Right.
20 years that's crazy so
Right.
for you to so I get it I need to just be
Mhm.
educated that's all
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. And you know what? It's nothing. I just want to say it's nothing wrong in saying that you don't know something because I'm quick to tell people, okay, what you talking
shit
about? I'll
man
take quick. I don't know what you're talking
I ain't
about, so you
afraid to
need to
tell a
tell
motherfucker
me.
I ain't afraid to tell a motherfucker what I don't know.
Me either. I just be like, I don't know. Tell me what I don't know. Because I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I know what's
I like
going
my
on and
Dutch.
I don't. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't know, ask. And that's
That's
that's the
why
best
people don't
thing to
got no
do.
money now because they scared to, you know,
They're scared to speak up.
or if somebody's like ahead of them, like a little bit further than them in life, they're afraid to talk to them. People like if Picasso's ahead of me in life, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. What he's giving me free game about like how to get to where if he makes $70,000 more than me, $100,000 more than me, he's teaching me how. Sometimes they got free game, and you got niggas like Picasso, me. I give you free game. Why they try to charge it? I know the game is meant to be charged and all that. I get it, but me, I don't like the gatekeep. I like the
Mhm.
me and all my boys. We do like no a minimum of one guy's trip a year, and we do international trips.
Mhm.
And we've been the same friends since like middle school.
Mhm.
And you don't get that a lot with blacks. You know, so
Don't say it like that.
no, you don't.
Yeah.
Because we hate we don't nobody wants to be Tony Yayo. Everybody wants to be 50 Cent, you know. But they don't realize Tony Yayo is in Memphis Bleak, you know. They're living
Mhm.
pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Can't worry
That's
about that's why Eminem got the same friends. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. Right. I
That's why he got
feel
the same friends, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's
We
crazy.
can end it though. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure it's about to gotta
Yeah,
get
I was
ready to
waiting
be
to see
here.
the pop up. I ain't seen it yet, but
No, I
yeah, I know you got
got the
things
link
to
though.
do. Yeah, I
I
know
put in
it's
the
fine,
slide and
and I push it to 3 since I'm
boy,
um
we went way past our time.
yeah, we all try to do an hour, but if it
But I
goes past
wanted to do this
that,
though. I wanted
hmm?
these hoe ass niggas to know stop copying off of AK, stop copying off of BVO, be original, and stop being some hoes. And you black T sectors, y'all might as well just stay in the hood. Y'all might as well combine one public housing building and move in it and argue and kill each other outside. Because other than
Not
that,
gonna happen.
there's
Some
only a
people
couple of
talk a
y'all
lot
doing
of
good
good
in real
crap on
life.
here. They're not gonna do it in real life, so that's not gonna happen.
All right, I'm out of here, mommy.
All right, I'll see you later. Bye.
All right, baby. I love you, man. I'll see you soon. Bye.
You too. Bye. Alrighty. It was Prize and Insane. Long movie review. Well, we've been done with the movie review. We just talking now. But yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a lot of conversations that need to be had based off this one live. Based off this one live. Now, y'all know me. I always go back and listen to my playback, and I'm gonna do that. Uh, Excuse me. I'm gonna do that and see what I think that's how people be doing me. They come and listen to my lives and then piggyback off what we talked about. Like I know several conversations that happen on this live that I'm gonna come back and bring the topic up again as a discussion. So I know if I hear anybody else talk about it, they got the idea from my live. So I'm gonna like I said, take notes on my own live, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna probably start going back to all my lives like before, even the ones that y'all can't see, and I could literally get content from my own lives. I don't have to go to other people's stuff. I can go back and get content from my stuff based off anything I say or people who get my panel say. And with me, I will give you credit. Um, if you brought the subject up and we can talk about it. That's just how I am. I like to give people credit. I don't like to say that I started something. I just say it happened on my live, but this person brought it up. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do, and I will get that number to you because of. But yeah, I just there's so much that happens on here. Um, Prize kind of don't. I know he understands some stuff. Prize, I actually forgot what I was gonna ask you. Whatever it is, if it pops up, I'll ask when I remember. But when you know I understand how YouTube works. I've been on here long enough. I know what people gravitate to. They don't. A lot of people really don't uh gravitate to positive talk or anything that they think is boring. They want to go for the mess and all that. That's what they support. So when you understand this is what people support, you don't worry about it because you're like, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Let them do that. And once that fizzles out, they may show up, they may not. We miss your own content. Look, I'm smarter than people give me credit for. So yeah, I can remix my own stuff. Shit, I don't need nobody else content now. I will talk about it because if I think it's hilarious and I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. But with a lot of this stuff that be happening around here, I'm just like, oh my god, like I like I said, I stay out the mess. I know how people are. I just be like, look, y'all can do what y'all do. I'm in my own lane. Y'all can stay over there with that. Y'all can fight to 2050, all I care. Y'all gonna be 75 years old on YouTube yelling and screaming about stuff that don't matter. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be on here handling my own business, minding my own business and drinking my water, and y'all gonna be over there doing that. Like y'all can do that. Stay in a constant loop of chaos. I ain't doing it. Like I said, it's very entertaining to watch, but I won't be there. I won't be there. Like sometimes yes, but when I catch it. A lot of times I miss stuff because I'm busy doing other things. I'm live myself. But if I see if I see stuff going down and I think it's hilarious, I'm gonna come up here and talk about it. I'm just gonna be honest. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, for anybody who yeah, they gonna be look Picasso. Most of us, I ain't gonna lie. If you look at your analytics, most of us is in our 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, right? Most of us, like I said, are in our 40s. So if yeah, they gonna be freaking on here yelling and screaming for years about this crap that don't make sense. That does not make sense. And I'm just not gonna be here for it. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do bigger and better things. But these people on here like to stay in that constant loop of chaos, and I'm just not gonna be involved. Like it's, I'm gonna have bigger fish to fry. I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna be married. I won't even be on here like that because I'm gonna be with my man. So I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. Um, I'm gonna let these people have it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I just like I ain't in it. Like mm-mm. But like I said, if I see the bull crap and I want to talk about it, I'm going to laugh at it and talk about it. Now let me tell y'all right now, for anybody who's sitting in my bushes, there will be a live tomorrow morning, and you know why? You know why? So I'm look. There will be another live in the morning. And all the people who did not show up for this live will be in that live. I already know it. I know it. It's okay. I ain't worried about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and create that live maybe after I get something to eat, because I am a little hungry. After I get something to eat and see what's going on in these YouTube streets. But there will be a live in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and set that bad boy up, and that way y'all know to be here at the time. The one from this morning, I didn't set it up till what this this morning. Yeah, yeah. So I know what they want because I know because that's the only thing only time they show up. It's the only time they show up. So I know um I be knowing what they want. I think it's interesting. I just be like, oh my god, like y'all freaking mess. So yeah, I got a few more minutes and then I'm gonna get off here. But yeah, I I I I just don't be knowing what to say. Yeah, I look, I ain't gonna lie to you because I'm in between audiences. I have some black tea, some YTBC. I know I have a a diverse audience, but I know what people want to hear from me. But the thing about it is, I'm not in the mess enough to talk about it. So they only show up when I talk about it. So you know what? That's fine for me. I do have people that enjoy the calm lives when I'm talking positive. A lot of people don't support that, and I get it. I mean, not that I get that they don't support it. I get that they are not willing to come for that because that's not what they want to hear. They want to hear who got cussed out. They want to hear who called the police, who got served. They want to hear that stuff. So I'm just like, I know what y'all want to hear, but if I'm not there to hear it, then I can't report on it. So, and like I said, I can pretty much talk about anything because my channel is not only movies or only talking about the BS. I can talk about whatever. I talk about video games. I talk about whatever I want to talk about. So, they mainly show up for the bull crap. So, Picasso says it's like giving a speech or stand-up comedy, knowing your audience is critical. Crucial. I know. Yeah, I know it. And that's where the learning curve come in. I know that people want to hear the mess, but the thing about it is I have to be true to myself. I know people come for that, but that's not all I'm going to talk about. Because I'm not really, and I've been telling people for years I'm not a messy person, and they don't believe me, and I'm just like, my channel pretty much shows you that I'm not, because I don't go around creating mess. I just talk about the mess that I see elsewhere. So yeah, can you relate to your audience and how? Yeah, that's a good question, and that's the thing about it is I get where we come from with being in the messy lives and stuff. I can get it. I can dig it. But the thing about it is, like I said, I'm not really a messy person. Now I can get in the chat and talk some crap, but I'm not really messy like that. So people, they know I'm not like that, and they don't want to hear it until I talk about it. So I understand that, and I don't worry about it. I just feel like I get it. Y'all show up for the mess, and when I talk my positive talk, y'all don't show up. So it's okay. I don't give a crap. I don't. I don't care. So I don't worry about it. But yeah, eventually, I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen with my channel. I'm just gonna eventually evolve, and when all that fizzles out, that's why you gotta have other stuff to talk about. Because I think what's happening with some people is they started their channel on bullcrap, and then when all the stuff fizzled out, they pretty much ain't got nothing. You tell me, am I a good storyteller? Hey, you an audience, or am I? Like, I've done lives where I pretty much broke down the whole live without even showing them one video or played one audio, and people got the gist of what happened. I basically gave them the bullet points. This is exactly what happened. It be people in my chat that agree with me and laugh at it. I'm like, yeah, this is it. Like when I like when I broke down the live, when I was telling them about what happened on Phantoms that night, and he private the live. I was in that live for hours. I broke down their whole live, and I had people in the chat. Like, if there's anything I missed, they was like, "Oh, you remember this part?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I forgot about that." I can break down the live. I tell you that. I know I can. So, hey, you have to answer that. I never said I was a good storyteller. I just get up here and tell y'all what happened if I was there, or if I saw it on the replay, and I will mention it. And like I said, I only mention the stuff that, again, I only mention the stuff that's freaking hilarious to me because it's funny. They were intrigued, yeah. They listen. They like yesterday. I broke down the whole live. From what I saw, I broke down what happened. They were here to watch it. I know some of them was there to see it, and some of them were not. So I broke down the whole live to them. They didn't have to sit in the live for 2 or 3 hours. I broke that baby down in 1 hour. When the live was 5 and 6 hours, I broke it down in an hour, and they liked it. And I mean, I told you I laugh at this stuff. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. A lot of this stuff that happens. They keep on being clowns for the There will be a live in the morning. So really, really, nobody cares. Nobody gives a crap. Hold on, let me take a picture of this. Hold on, y'all. I'm being nosy a little bit. I am. I'm being a little nosy. Anywho, uh, I know how to multitask. Is what I'm gonna say. Anywho. Oh my god, what's going on with that? Um. Okay, sorry, I'm a little distracted. But anyway, let me get my mind off here. I was supposed to stop at 3 hours, but preparation, yes. With me, I ain't gonna lie to you, Picasso's. I know some people when stuff go down, they like to go live right then. I don't do that. I let it sink in. I make sure I know what I like. Cause to me, when I let it sink in, it's easy for me to analyze it. Then I will sit there and think about stuff that I'm gonna say. I don't rehearse it. I just think, okay, this will be funny. That will be funny. Tomorrow is not gonna be anything positive. It's not gonna be anything positive because I ain't gonna lie. Um, I've been multitasking this whole life. I've been multitasking this whole life, Picasso. It's not gonna be positive. I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's kind of gonna be like the live I did this morning. Anywho, let me get ready to get off here. But I'm just gonna let you know right now, it's not gonna be positive, Picasso. So if you don't show up, I understand. I get it. I know some of y'all YCBC guys, y'all don't be wanting to hear about the mess, so y'all don't come. It's okay. I like to study my audience again. Well, I know how that's why I say Picasso. I know what people want to see. I don't necessarily give them that all the time, but every single time I do, they show up. But that's exactly why I don't want my channel to be that. I don't want my channel to be just straight up mess, which is why I don't do it all the time. Uh I talk about it when it happens, but I let it sink in. I let everybody do their lives the night before or the night that it happens, and then I do mine the next morning. And I know other people been like watching me and paying attention to when I go live, and they be trying to go live the same time I go live. I've been seeing that bull crap, but I'm just like, okay, you can do that, but you're not me. So yeah, it's whatever. What about I do have a mixed audience. I do. I have a mixed audience. More the women show up when I talk about the mess. More the men show up when I talk regular, positive. Mm, yeah, it's mixed. It's very mixed. Hmm. So, and like I said, most women don't show up until I talk about the mess. So yeah, I get it. Yeah, because that's what they want to hear. They want to hear mess. They want to hear the bull crap. So I get it. I know. And see, I don't like to do that though. I don't like to play on people's emotions. I just come up here and be myself. Yeah, I just be myself. That's all. I don't have time to play with people because I think that's I think that's what I want to say. I think it's not right to play on people's emotions. I just be me. Comedians. Yeah, they are. They are. With me, I'm an analytical thinker. I sit back and observe you, and I can figure you out without saying anything to you. I've always been like that. How come y'all think I be picking up on certain stuff about people? I will sit back and watch them and not say a word. I will not say a word. Yep, pick your battles right. I will sit back and watch you. How y'all think on some people I know how they move because I've been sitting back, not sitting back watching them as a stalker, but I observe what they do. Like I'm like, oh, and then a lot of people repeat stuff in patterns, and I just be like, yeah, I ain't picked up on that. Like they've been doing that. Y'all just not figuring it out. Tell me what tell me what you think about me. Oh, you cool, Picasso. You funny. You're hilarious. Yeah. But you know what? I don't see you enough to analyze you though, to be honest. Now, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. Say prize in our gym. I can pretty much not figure them out, but I know how they are because I talk to them on this app and off this app. Uh, but if I don't talk to you, yeah, I can't. I will have to be around you enough to analyze you because with people, if I'm around you enough, I can. All I have to do is sit and listen to what you say because I know a lot of people. They'll kind of be like, "Oh, this person this and this person that." But the thing about it is, I've already pretty much figured them out because I sat there and paid attention to everything they said. People will tell you who they are just by you listening to them. Like I've had to tell people, like I know how they are. I sat there and listened to everything they said, and most of the time, when you sit and listen to what people say, you pretty much can figure out who they are by what they talk about or how they say things. So it doesn't take long. And just like with some people, it's 6 o'clock. I didn't turn it up that time. Um, when people sit there and talk, just listen. Just listen to them. Just listen to what they have to say because they will pretty much tell you who they are. Yeah. I ain't gonna bring up no names. I sat and listened to somebody and they told me exactly who they are. I was like, noted. I see you now. Even when okay, even when I ain't saying the names. Even when I was observing this person, sometimes some people could be a little bit hard to read. I sat back and I just like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to them talk. And when I sat back and listened to them, it told me everything I needed to know. I was like, okay, I see you now. I didn't even have to analyze you. You told me on your own. So oh, let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone because I ain't trying to say no names. Well, yeah, that's all pretty much you gotta do. That's all. Like, you don't really have to, you don't have to do much. If people think you gotta do this whole investigation on somebody to figure them out, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to investigate nothing. Just let them talk. They'll tell you everything. They'll tell on themselves. They will tell on themselves. So there's just a little thing I I I, I do, and people like a lot of stuff that I've been saying for months. People just not catching on to it, and I was like, I said this 8 months ago. Y'all just not freaking figuring it out. So with me, no, it don't take that long for me. It take me. Well, I can't say how long it takes because some people are different, especially if you're not around them all the time. I really can't. Oh, sorry. I really can't observe you. I really can't observe you if I'm not around you a lot. But a lot of times with some people, I don't even have to be around them. I just hear them elsewhere, and I can pretty much figure them out. Like, okay, yeah, they. This is the kind of person they are. If you're not that type of person, then I just be like, I don't want to be around you. I'll stay away. But no, it doesn't take 5 years at all. But now, me with a life partner, yes. Like over the years, it's gonna take time for you to learn things about them, like over the years. But pretty much, with me, I pick up on small details a lot. I pick up small details. and pay attention to the little stuff, and I just pay attention. I just pay attention to a lot of stuff. And most of the time, I think some people are too busy looking versus listening. And if you just listen, it'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay. Anywho, let me get my behind off here because I've been here for forever. Oh, and I gotta do some investigation. I'm just playing. Anytime I say that, it's just that I'm going to other channels. That's all. I don't have time to do no investigation on nobody because ain't nobody on here important enough to get investigated. You got too many people on here that be looking and lurking up people, and I ain't got time for none of that crap. Like you're not even that important to me for me to do that. So yeah, it's bull crap. So yeah. Anywho, let me get my mind off of this thing. Probably been going like 30 minutes. Well, yeah, let me get off here and go eat something. Um, there will be a live in the morning. I'll set it up after I eat. And we'll see what we can get into tomorrow morning. Just wait for it. Well, yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening. I know it's freaking evening here now. I know it's latest crap for y'all. But yeah, y'all have a wonderful evening. For anybody who showed up or shared the live, I appreciate y'all. Thank you to Insane. I'm just gonna say who was here. Prize, Insane, RGM, Trissy, Picasso, BBO. Um, who else was in here? I think Free came in here. Like I said, with these movie lives, I know certain people. Nothing. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say that. But yeah, for people who do support me, they support me. I'm fine with that. If you don't support me, then don't. I don't care. Um, uh, I'm just gonna say I don't have no beef with nobody on here. Um, if you choose to not rock with me no more, that's fine. As long as I know I didn't do nothing to you, I'm good. I'm just saying. It is what it is, basically. hmm But yeah, let me get off here. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Please take care of your health and mental health. Please drink water. Stay hydrated. It's hot outside. Uh, please keep God first. Pray every day, all day. Um, I'm gonna have to pre-record that because I'm not gonna lie. I saying it every day. Well, saying it every day helps, but it's just that I constantly freaking say it every day, and sometimes I forget to say the right things. But it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening. Let me get off here. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Bye. Bye.